Hey folks, sorry about tonight. I'm an absolute nightmare, okay? I'm really sorry to mess you guys about. I wanted to go a lot earlier. Um, as you know, I've not been very well. So I haven't slept for 2 days. I couldn't sleep. And then I had a little sleep earlier on. And then I tried to go back to sleep again about 9, 10 o'clock, and I just couldn't drop off. So I moved my stream back, thinking I was going to have a sleep and then get back up again. I didn't sleep. So anyway, I've moved it about. I've also got a very poorly dandelion. She's had a hysterectomy today. So I don't want it right there. Can you just stick it there? Thank you. So I've had a poorly dandelion. Jack's not been well. So Jack's been up. He's been up really late. So he's just gone to bed. Because he's not been very well. So his sleep pattern is all over the place. So obviously he's been sleep. Good night. Saying good night to Al. Hello, Ricky. So I'm still not very well, as you can hear. I'll tell you something now, guys. I have had the worst tummy ache. I think it's got something to do with the virus that me and Jack have both had. Like, so he was covered in spots. The spots are going now. It's some sort of viral infection. Um, we've both had a really bad tummy ache for the last 2 days. Last night I couldn't even walk. Oh, really, Corey? Yeah, I've got some news headlines coming in. So, but anyway, last night, yeah, she's not in a good way at all. She's here with me now. So I'll go into her in a moment. So, hello, Joe. Hello, Manjeep. It's been a while. You all right, mate? Corey, welcome. Are you from Pazzi's? No, it's all right. I haven't even read chat properly yet, people. I'm just explaining because that's what I do. So basically, last night I was going to go live. I've not been live for 3 days. Sorry, people. I did promise I was going to try and do a lot more over Christmas. Especially, there's a lot of people that are alone at Christmas and they don't have anybody. And it's nice for us to all come together. If you are wanting to join the group, most of you are in our group now. But if you're not a regular, don't be offended. If you want to drop me a message on Telegram, if you want to get in touch with me at red_pilled_rabbit, you won't find our group, it's private. If I don't add you to our group straight away, please, please don't be offended. It's only for people that are real regulars. Because if we let everybody in and who we don't know, then we don't feel safe. So there's a good few people in there now, but we all know everybody and it's lovely. Those of you that are in it, I think everybody here is in it. I think most people anyway, not everybody, will know that it's a lovely little group. And I think you're in it as well, aren't you, Ricky? I don't see you in it much. So how you doing, mate? David Bruce, there's another regular. Dave, keeping Penny, and oh, thank you, Dave. So yeah, so my apologies. I've been a right terrible person the last few days. Rubbish friend, rubbish everything. So yeah, stressed out to the hilt. Still haven't got my dad's Christmas card, and it's like Christmas in 3 days or something, 4 days, and the post won't be going. So I've got to somehow get my dad's Christmas card done. I'm going to try and order it online at funkypigeon.com. Anybody in the UK will know what that is. It's where you order it and then you write it out and they print it all out and send it direct. So I need to do some funky pigeons after this. I've still got a couple of presents to get since shipped direct. I've got the massive order in the morning for the rabbits. If anybody wants to support the bunnies, you can do. The link is pinned. Um, there will be huge, huge deliveries. We always get a load of hay because they shut down for a few weeks over Christmas. The hay people do, plus all the stuff that they're getting over this time of year is crap. I don't like moon pig. I don't know why. I've always been with funky pigeon. I actually got a teddy bear once. So big hay order, they're like £35 an order. So there's two of them, £70. Then you've got all the nibbles, the forage, and then if there's enough left over, we're going to get some toys. So if anybody wants to donate, I know Obi has bought 3 coffees. I want to say a huge thank you to Obi. Hey, likey, Obi, likey. Thanks for the coffees, mate. It's really nice of you. Cheers, buds. Hey, like, hey, calm down, like, calm down. You don't have to do that. But thank you very much. Fucking great, man. Right. So Obi bought me 3 coffees and then Kate donated. Thank you, Kate. Love you, darling. Kate's off tomorrow, but she's probably asleep. And somebody else. Sit on the net. Thank you. But that was to Jack, I think. That was to Jack, and Kate was to Jack. Sorry, so Kate and Sid on the net, thank you. You've donated to Jack, so I'll be getting Jack a present from you, and he will be saying thank you. We'll do a little video. Um, so there you go. Right. I need to try and look at the chat. So busy, busy bee. Anyway, we're going to try and do a little show every night, I think. Taking Jack to see Father Christmas on Christmas Eve around lunchtime, I think it is, late morning, early lunchtime on Christmas Eve. So I'll be making a little video. I think that's really exciting on Christmas Eve. I know there's not many people in here because we messed the time around so much. I just fucked everybody about, and I just want to apologise. But there is a few news stories that I want to bring to you. I'm not going to be on long, as I say. I want to get out all this stuff done for Christmas that's stressing me out. I've got Dandelion here, very sick, and I've not eaten since I don't know when. I can't remember. I need a shower as well. So lots to do. But I wanted to just pop on, say hello, let you know I'll be live tomorrow night. I'll probably go a bit earlier. We'll go about Gary. Gary was here. He was here earlier. Gary was. Gary's doing really well. I think he's living in Paz's basement at the moment. Not heard from Paz in about 2 days. I hope he's all right. He sent me a really interesting video on Sunday. Was it Sunday? I don't fucking know what day it is. Fucking hell. Right. So, how are we all doing? Are we all set for Christmas? Isn't it crazy? It's one day. Well, it's to me. It's not one day. It's 4 days because you get Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and then they've got the bank holidays. So, right. Dandelion update. As you know, she will be 6 months old on Boxing Day, which is 26. So those in America who don't know when Boxing Day is. She got ready. She's watching the TV at the moment. I will make a little video as well. I've got that on my list to do, just to let you guys know how she is. We've had to put her in a cage. As you know, we don't cage the animals here. They have litter trays. Oh, Snoop, Ninny Wig's just thrown Big Mickey at Oscar. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. No, 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 no. Oscar's just attacked Scooby Doo. No, 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 no. Oscar, Oscar, Oscar. He came to say hello. All right. Oscar's got a bee in his bonnet about Scooby Doo. I think it's because when we first got Dandelion, Oscar was already here. We'd had Oscar for about 2 or 3 weeks, and Oscar and Scooby Doo were like busy mates. Dandelion come along, and Oscar fancied her, and Scooby Doo got jealous, and started uh, Scooby Doo started bullying Dandelion. So then Oscar doesn't like the bullying. So Oscar started bullying Scooby Doo. And now it's everyone's friends, but Oscar chases Scooby Doo around. That was nasty. He was coming to say hello. Right then, I've got so much to get through, but I just want to just let you know about Dandelion. So I'm not ignoring you in chat. Okay, all right, Scooby Doo. I don't think he realised you startled him. That's all. If you're going to go around sniffing other rabbits' bums, Scooby Doo, they're going to start chasing you around. He's got to think about bums. He's always sniffing his bum and Dandelion's bum. But anyway, um, so she's now mature, sexually mature. So she's very horny all the time, and she's constantly jumping on Oscar's back and nipping on his back and pulling on his ears, and she rolls around on the floor with a little lady guard and a little foo-foo in the air. So she needed doing, basically. If you have got any rabbits, I'm going to start a series in the new year on Penny Bunny about rabbit care and everything else. So for those of you who aren't into that, you won't find it interesting, but some people might do. Anyway, I'm not ignoring chat. Okay, I'm not reading chat. I will do in a sec. Um, so, also, female rabbits, 90% will get uterine cancer by the age of 4. So, if you have a female rabbit, you need to get them neutered. And it's a horrible operation. It's a full hysterectomy. They need a lot of painkiller, a lot of love and care. They have to eat. If they don't, stop it! Stop bullying! He's only tiny. Oscar's been really horrible. Oi, come and bully me. Come and bully me. Come on. No, you won't bully me though, will you? You bully the little thing. Bully. Scooby Doo is tight. Sorry, people. This every time I go live, you can guarantee that this will happen every fucking time. Stop it, Oscar. Stop it. I might have to cancel this because he's having a fight. Do you want me to put you in the kitchen and I'll bring Rupert in here? Stop it. No, no. So he goes and does it anyway. I'm gonna. I don't know if you guys can hear this. That's me trying to get his attention. Stop it! He's tiny. Come here, Scooby Doo. Come to mummy. Come to mummy. Right, Scooby Doo's also been to the vets today. He's very poorly as well. Stop it. So he's going to end up killing him. I'm going to have to go, people. Just give me a minute. Stop it. Stop it. Naughty. The moment I go live, they've started. So I've got to cancel my live. I'm live now. He's ripped him to pieces. He's attacked Scooby. I can't do anything. He's attacking Scooby. He's ripped him to pieces. I nearly killed him. I don't know if anyone's still there. I'm just fucking sick of this. Honestly, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm going to give up rabbits, okay? Is anyone still here? Because I've not read in chat. He's just stopped. Basically, he's a huge rabbit, and he's got this thing. It doesn't. He's the softest, daftest thing in the world, Oscar. But when it comes to Scooby Doo, this isn't about me though, Joe. When it comes to Scooby Doo, he's only a kilo. He's tiny. He bullies him because he used to bully. Scooby Doo was bullying Dandelion, and Oscar is obsessed with Dandelion. They're best friends. So now he hates Scooby, and poor Scooby, he just wants to be everyone's friend. He's gone up to Oscar and bowed his head to say, "Can we be friends?" And Oscar's just bit him. He's not very well. You know the little sneezy bunny. His results are back from the lab today. He's got pastorella, which is a bordetella, which is a it's basically a bacteria that lives in all rabbits, but it lives harmless. Okay, it's a rabbit disease. It's a rabbit bacteria, but as long as the rabbit is healthy, it lives harmlessly in the rabbit's system. If they get under the weather, if they've got any pain anywhere, or if they're stressed, the bordetella, the pastorella, it's called, overgrows and causes an infection. And Scooby Doo has been really like low lately. Um, he's been a bit depressed ever since his wife died. He lost his wife, wifey bun. Um, so they've swabbed it and everything. So we've got the results back, and he has got an infection. So he's going back on antibiotics today because he'd come off them again. So I've got him poorly, and Oscar's trying to kill him. So I'm going to continue with the live. I'm not going to be on long. What time is it now? 30 minutes in. I am going to continue with the live because Oscar's laid down, because I've just been and told Daddy, and now Oscar's like, he's just, he's anyway. All right, Dave. I'm sorry about this. It's not how you wanted to come into a live stream listening to me shouting at a rabbit. So I just want to apologise to everybody. If you want to stick with me, I am going to get into the news, but I'm going to try one more time to update you on Dandelion. And if he starts again, I'm just going to cut the stream. So I apologise. If I do that, I will delete the stream, by the way. So there you go. Anyway, so Dandelion has been extremely hormonal, as you know, so she needed nutrients. So she's gone in today. She had a full hysterectomy, poor little love. And the differences with rabbits over dogs and cats and humans is they don't go nil by mouth the night before because rabbits can't be sick. Hello, Miss Heard, sweetheart. No, I've got a really sick bunnies, darling. But touch wood, we haven't lost any. Well, we did lose some a few months ago, but so she's had a hysterectomy today. She's home. She's very dazed. She had a full general anaesthetic, obviously. But the differences with bunnies is that they have to eat constantly. They don't nibble on hay all the time. They will just die. So if a dog or a cat go nil by mouth before the operation, which as we do on humans, that's okay. If a rabbit goes nil by mouth the night before the operation, they wouldn't make it till the next day. They have to eat all of the time. No, they can't be sick. They can't pass wind. They can't vomit. The digestive system is extremely poor. It's designed to make the most of grass, which has got no nutritional value whatsoever. But I'm going to do a series on it because there's a lot of people here. Like, who was it? Dr. Chunke Biscuit. He sent me a lovely photo of some photos of his daughter's rabbit Bella. So there are a lot of you who have bunnies. The pro has got two bunnies, and you know you're all. I often get people who you wouldn't expect to ask questions about bunnies. So I'm going to start doing. I'm going to do a series on it, Joe. I'm going to start it in January, which is only a couple of weeks away, on this channel, because this was originally designed for my animals, and I started doing all sorts on it. So I'm on Penny Bunny, I think, yeah. So I'm going to start doing a series on it. I'm going to do it like, part one, part two, whatever. So I think, oh, my tea's gone cold now. So anyway, so if she doesn't start eating by tomorrow, she will be dead. So what we're having to do is, because she's not eating, is give her some special paste that has got lots of goodness in it and probiotics and whatnot. We're having to sort of syringe feed it her, so open up her mouth and try and force it in. They are very complicated, Miss Hurd. Yeah, sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. Any questions? Drop me an email. If anyone's, I know people don't think of this. Rabbits are very important. They're very special pets. They are the most neglected pet in the UK of all pets. Okay. Um, hold on. We just put my email in chat. I'm just going to grab chat up. I'm not ignoring anybody. Um, right, where's my stream gone? There it is. Right. Snoopy's here. Snoopy is I'm not going to put him on tonight because I'm not staying on long, but I'll get him on tomorrow. I'll do a stream about 8 o'clock tomorrow, a bit earlier for the UK folk. Welcome everybody coming in. Apologies for the messing around tonight. Thank you, Jeff. That's really kind of you. I've never had the opportunity. Really misheard. Honestly, when we finish this series, I think that, yeah, misheard's awesome, isn't she, Tone? I think that people are going to be quite surprised just how amazing these animals are. They should not be eaten. I know people do eat them, and the trolls try and shock me and bully me by going, "Oh, I ate rabbit." Well, whatever, whatever. Go and eat your own fucking toenails for all I care. I don't give a shit. You know, it doesn't bother me. I have to walk past the butchers. I'm not a snowflake. I'm not going to go. Ah, the rabbit. I can't stop the rabbits from being eaten. Doesn't mean I want them to be eaten, though, does it? Anyway, I'm not. And lately, the last few days, I'm not in the mood for idiots, as you may have noticed, Tone, in your chat. Any morons that come in, I just tell them to get lost. I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. So, if you're a knobhead and you want to come in, then go F yourself. Anyway, moving on. So, Dandelion has been in. She's not eating yet, so we've had to force some. Okay, as you know, I've been keeping these for 22 years now, 21 years. So when people say, "Oh, go," I don't need to ring the vet, um, because the vet will just say, "What you rang before?" Well, I just do this anyway. So anyway, so there we go. So that's where we are with her. She has had a little bit of hay, which is good. As long as she eats hay and drinks, she's okay. She'll survive. As long as they've got something going in, they've got to have something going in constantly and coming out. But again, we'll cover this. Some people might find it interesting. I don't know who, but some people may. You never know. Right, so I've just put subscriber only mode on just for 5 minutes. And if we get any knobheads in, I'll just put slow mode on, whatever. So it does help a lot. Anyway, yes, I know you are, Jeff. Jeff, I wasn't even on about you, mate. I was on about the trolls, the knobheads. You're not a troll or you're not a knobhead, so I love you, mate. No, I'm not on about you. Yeah, people have banter. I remember where I used to work. I used to have a rabbit calendar, and they used to always banter with me and stuff. I want my carrots back, so soon, but um, we used to have banter, and I'll never forget the first time I went on holiday. I'd been there for about 6 months in the office. There was mostly men, and I get on great with men, like we are, the way some women can't cope with the banter with men. I can give it as much as I can take it. So I went on holiday and I come back, and every single month on the calendar, because there was a different rabbit on each month, they drew glasses on it and put like funny things and drew all over my calendar. And they put they drew a stew pot and everything. So, you know, um, what the trolls are doing now is just, it doesn't bother me. Um, but yeah, Jeff, I know you're joking, mate. It wasn't to you. I was just talking about in general, because lately the trolls have been making like going onto live streams and going, oh, I ate rabbit, and like trying to upset me. So I'm not on about you, bud. I'm not a snowflake, so don't worry about it. Anyway, so she's here. She's very dazed. She's obviously been cut in the tummy, so she's very sore, and she's on painkiller. She's had a little bit of syringe food, so I'll be updating you throughout the night. If anything happens, I'll update you guys on my community tab. So she's in a cage. She has to be in a cage because obviously she can't run around. She probably would try. So she's here for now. Snoopy's looking after her. So there we go with Snoopy. So Snoopy's good. Scooby Doo's very sick. He's been to the vets today. Oscar's worried about his little friend. Who else? What else is there? Any animal updates? Jack's rash is nearly gone, but he's got a very bad tummy ache, as have I. We've both got a really bad tummy ache. Right. Now, Um, I'll try and get on. I know, misheard. To be honest with you, darling, that twat, Bruce Sniffsall. Um, do you know what? He tries to take credit. I will just say this. Hello, Sid on the net. You all right, mate? Joe, so I forgot to do a shout out. Doombot 9000's here. Walter Bishop, hello, mate. Tony's here. Misheard, the star guest. White Knight. I've just given you a wrench, bud. Hello. I've missed you. I was thinking about you last week or the week before. I don't know why you popped into my head. It always happens, and then people just go ping, and they're just there. Who else is here? So sit on the net, see ya, my good buddy. Thank you for the money for Jack the other day. I am going to get him something on Amazon. I've got him a little something, but I'm going to get him another little something. Jeff's here. Who else is here? Was Lee here? Are you all right, bud? Who else? Knowledge. Why is it Knowledge Knowledge? You've got a wrench if you're still here. My apologies. I didn't know you didn't have one. Doompot 9000. David Bruce had to go. Tone, is it? Tone, set a live up. I will come in. I say I just want to do a few news things. There's some stuff that's come out today. iBogey, the beautiful lady, Ricky, Dive, Wyatt Earp, CIA Dave, Jennifer Wilson, Jamie was here. Anybody else? Knowledge, you are blue now, but if you comment again, you are blue. So anyway, I've just stuck subscriber only mode on. So if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you're watching and you're a knobhead, then hit the dislike and do one. But yeah, he takes too much credit, misheard, because that night when he was on, when all that shit went down, Tony's trolls, he kept saying, "Oh, look, Mr. Button's here. Hello, Mr. Button." He kept saying that they were for him and they weren't, they were for Tony. He was actually trying to take credit for the trolls following him to my channel. No, they follow Tony to my channel. Bruce, people don't give a shit about you. Hence why you have to go and troll people to try and get people to troll you back. You're boring. That's what he needs to get into his stupid, thick, fat skull. Anyway, moving on. So we've got yeah, misheard is it honestly, don't give him credit. Right, so something came in my inbox earlier and I thought it was interesting. So it's what's this here? Hang on. I don't know, it's your bag. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Right then, let's have a quick look at this. So I found this quite interesting. It's set up, bro. I'll move it. No, been nice. Been up since 4 a.m. Hang on a minute. What time's it set up for, Tone? Because I'm only going to be on not long at all. Is vile, Jeff. Um, lol, Mr. Button. You know me well. Mr. Button, do you remember you two know each other, don't you? Sit on the net. You both was in UNN. Where's Sympathy Cliff gone? This is why I wanted to go earlier because my UK friends are in bed. Um, yeah, it's a twat. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I don't. There's Lee. I don't get bullied. I don't get bullied. Just woke up. I set the clock. I need tea. Be right back. Right. Thank you, Sid on the net. You're such a lovely person. My pleasure notes doesn't take much to provide. Doesn't take much. They provide the food. Oh God. I just give the faster animals a place to flop. Animals seem to appreciate them more. Yeah, they do. Oh, sorry, Mr. Button. I thought you because you're from UNN, aren't you, mate? I met you on UNN, didn't I? Thought I did. Even said da da da. Oh yeah, Joe. Trust me, I speak the truth. I live in Montreal. Bruce has been. What was that? Snoopy's just poured all of his litter bed all over the floor. Snoopy, ninny wig, is in a mood because we've had to move his tray on top of Dandelion's cage because Dandelion is in a cage, as you know. So because Snoopy's been moved up a little bit, he's on top now. He's on the top bunk basically. He's decided to throw the whole lot on the floor. He's just thrown Big Mickey and he's thrown all of his litter tray and his hay. Sninnywig, why have you done that? Oscarby's good, and then he starts anyway. The only Bruce I know is Bruce Forsyth. Thank you so much, Jeff. You're spot on. No, Lee had to move it a few times. It's all right. It's my fault. Where was I reading that from, Tony? Have I lost? There it is. Um, he did do a terrible hit piece on me and Penny. Oh, it was ridiculous. I think there's enough, Tone. Tone, I need you to do me a big favour, actually. Yeah, I'll speak to you privately about that. I won't say it on here. Right, okay. So, some news things been coming in. Now, again, I know me and Tony slightly disagree, but not as much as what Tony thinks on this. I believe that we have to take positives from every little thing. I'm not saying that this is all going to go away, and it probably won't, but I can hope. I to remain positive, and I think it's because I've got a young kid. If I didn't have a kid, I'd be more like Tony. I wouldn't give a shit. I'm ready for what's coming for me. I try and do good. No one's perfect, as we know. We all fuck up. But if you try and be a good person and you don't purposely go out to hurt people and be cruel. Cheers, Tone. Bolt gun. Bolt gun. Let me know when you're free to do our prepping night. Maybe we could do it between Christmas and New Year. Or maybe what do you think? Internet can be a nightmare. I hate to say this, but it gave me a huge attitude towards. Do you- Are you in? Where are you, Miss Heard? Are you in America then, sweetheart? I can tell you something now, Miss Heard. Apart from him and that horrible little scrap that hangs around with him, this little minion Darla with the eyebrows, who thinks that she goes around putting down my looks. Have you seen the state of that? She's got one photo on her profile picture and you have the best photo on your profile picture. And if it looks like that, then imagine what she looks like in real life. And she's taking the piss out of me for my looks. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, love. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so Canadians, apart from them pair of cretins, I've never met a bad one. I've loads of Canadian people. Honestly, they're lovely. Is this stream about rabbits? Hello, Ian. No, it's not, but I was just been updating people on the bunnies. We're going to do a little bit of exactly well said, Penny. If you got looking for trouble, exactly white night. Well, you know me. You've known me quite a few years now. You know how I work. Say it as it is. 26 day I cannot. Okay. Oh, brilliant, bolt gun. Oh, we could maybe do it like to give people a break from all the Christmas stuff when they've after a couple of days. Oh, here we go. Penny Powell has herpes. Oh no, what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do? I would say about 80. Yeah. So hang on a minute. Have you been looking through my records? Have you? Because that's the first thing on me. And do you know what the funny thing is as well, people? Do you know what the absolutely hilarious thing is with this? is that my name, that they're all excited, Tone, because they've got my last name. My name, was on my channel. It was on my channel for years. I was actually called on YouTube for years, Penny Powell. Penny Loves Bunny's Pal. It was just, no, it was just Penny Pal, then it was Penny Loves Bunny's Pal, and then it was, Penny Bunny Mad Pal, and then after about, I don't know, however long, I changed it and got rid of my last name, but my last name's on my PayPal. It's not exactly like rocket science, to get my last name. So, they're all excited now, and all the trolls are putting that my last name and everything, like it's some sort of. I've had everything doxed. These are lame, weak trolls with nothing better to do. Lol. That is probably him, though, misheard. I think I've triggered a nerve in Thicko's brain. Hello, Mr. Hugh. Yeah, they are Canadians. Have got like Tony's got an awesome sense of humour. We don't do Christmas, but Mrs. Me. Oh, really, Bolt Gun? Oh, I'm hoping to visit you one day. I would love to. I just rant at David because his talk of vengeance is pretty selective. I think Dave's come very far. I know, Lee. I've put the two smell me frush troll. Oh God, it's sort of induced. I can imagine misheard. They're vile. They're vile. The thing is, I don't even need to explain myself, but people, I've been married twice and I've got one kid off the person who I'm married to right now. Um, so if that's a slag, right, having a kid with the same name as the dad, and I live with the dad, then what are they like, you know? Are they with the mother of their kids or vice versa? Exactly. Hello, Sid on the net's back. Anyway, so Tone, what's going on with your stream? At the end of your stream, you said give to Cone do it, and then I said do it on yours, and you says right, okay, I'll set one up in an hour. Is that right? Because I think you need to do it on yours, Tone, because these fuckers are going to come in to yours, and also it's not fair on Cone, is it? Because he does coins and that, and you're going to get coin people there, and they're going to be attacked by all these fuckers, you know. Thank you, Jeff. You are lovely. Always going to get the trolls. I just, yeah, the White Knight. We've got a lot lately. But do you know what the funny thing is, Bud? The trolls that come after me are because they don't like people that I'm friends with. That's what's so funny. These people, a lot of them were my friends first. If they like planted a flag on the moon, they discovered your name. I know. That's so funny. That's comment of the night. That. Click on my PayPal. It's there. Another woman, she's got 8 kids, and every single one of them by a different father. That's what you call exactly. Thank you, White Knight. Anyway, so I've had some news come in. So again, me and Tone don't agree. Hang on a minute. You set it up for 10 past. Right, hang on. I am too tired. Oh, I'm hanging at pennies. Oh, okay, Tone. Okay. Because I'll come off as soon as you're ready. I'm not well still myself, and I just wanted to go through what I've been seeing today in the news. Well, I had an email. I had one account left. The stream is set up, but I'm not sure I can do it. Moving it to tomorrow. You go as long as you can. All right, Tone. Trolls, isn't that what mods are for? Exactly, yeah. Oh, you missed that one though. They've even got my photo and everything. Sit on the net. Have I told you what they've done to Jack? They've been going around with mine and Jack's recent Christmas photo, calling themselves Jack. They've doxed Jack's name, um, doxed Jack's account, everything, and then they're saying that from Jack that I'm a pedo, that his own mom. It's sick, man. How is it allowed? And yet I get strikes for everything. Thank you, Jeff. I'm getting better. I'm going the right way, mate. Blaming Tories and Trump is disingenuous when pro EU, anti Trump traitors started this in the first place. Yeah, I'm more of the uh they're all same. They're all like LARPing. They are stood on the net. They're right motherfuckers. They really are. Anyway, so as we know, I try and stay positive. If I sat here and said to you lot, "Oh, there's all doom and gloom, we're all going to die," da, 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 then that's not going to help anybody. You can go and watch the news for that. We come here for a bit of a laugh, we try and stay positive, and we take out little bits of positiveness where we can. The glass is half full here. Don't get me started on the active pedo protecting. I know, knowledge, I know. It's sick, man. Projecting. To be honest, I haven't seen anything on YouTube. What do you mean, bud? You sound more chirpy. I'm a little bit. I've got a tummy ache. Right, Sally Sue's in there. So Sally Sue's just commented. Right, so let me just get this stuff up. I found this quite interesting. Again, you may think that this is nothing, but as you know, I will take any positive where I can. They've changed the look again on my channel. It looks different again. They keep messing with it. Is go to channel back yet? No. Okay. Is yeah. Just right. Okay. I'm just going to get this up. All right. So just bear with me. There's a couple of things I found quite interesting, and this is the trolling pen. I was. Oh, you went for that. The one just came in then when you went to make a cup of tea. But yeah, it's the vile, the vile. They are really, really vile. Sit on the net, and I just say it as projection. It's just projection. So, oh, they're ringing the CPS. They don't realise that the CPS is the Crown Prosecution Service in the UK. So they're just letting us know they're not in the UK. Idiots. Anyway, right. So there's a couple of things. Now, again, you might find this nothing. We know what's going on here in this channel, otherwise we wouldn't be here. So this may seem like nothing, but in my opinion, this is positive because it's little tiny little things, like little things are slipping through the cracks. Now, I uploaded a video to Penny Bunny 2 the other day. As we know, it got immediately taken down. So I've tried to upload it to brand new tube. I've tried. Hello, Mr. Hugh. No, no, they're not getting me down, mate. No, 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 no. You no. Trust me. Trust me. They don't get me down. I'm not very well. That's all. That's what I'm saying. A bit. Ugh. No, no, no. They don't bother me at all. If they did, I wouldn't be here, mate. I've had 3 years of it. 3.5 years of it. They're all a bunch of bellends. Anyway. Um. Right. What else do I know? I've got to stop reading chat because I get distracted. So I uploaded a video to Penny Bunny 2. No, Penny Bunny. Yeah, Penny. No, Curious Bunny 2. I've got a fourth channel, people. I knew. Oh, God, Oscar's up. I knew that it was going to get a strike, but I still did it. GB News. Now, since Andrew Neil's gone, this is in the UK, by the way. So, UK people, this is for the. Okay, you won't know what I'm talking about now. GB News, since Andrew Neil's gone, have been getting braver. Now, they're not going to be exactly to our taste because otherwise they're not going to be on the air. People go, oh, yeah, but they covered that, but they've got to. So they had Robert Malone, who invented the mRNA technology. I think this was amazing. Exactly, yeah. But they're just morons, mate. Absolute morons. They've tried everything to get rid of me. Right, they think Tony's stubborn. They haven't met me yet. I'm probably the most stubborn person you've ever met, Ascal, and blunt as well. Listen, I try and be nice to people, right? But, and I do try and be nice, but I'm also a realist and blunt. So I'm just going to see what's going on in here. But until we get to that, so basically, Robert Malone was on GB News. I uploaded it and it got immediately taken down. I was given a warning on Curious Bunny 2, not a strike because I haven't had anything on that yet. So that's my spare channel. This is my second channel. My third channel is Penny Bunny 2. My fourth channel is Curious Bunny 2. It's ridiculous, isn't it? You've got to maneuver. You've got to like work and let them come to you. Anyway, Robert Malone, the inventor. I've got to be really careful how I word this now. He is the one who invented it in the 80s, I think, and he actually said he was on GB News. He was actually on. Paz pins the chart. I know he does. I know. I do it as well sometimes, Joe. But not many of them come to me anymore because they've given up. Hello, Steph B. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Steph B. Steph B. What we spoke about before. I really, really want it from you. but I don't know how we're gonna do it. This is why I wanna try and find someone local. Oh, I didn't message Jo. Right, Jo in Selby, my darling, she's given me a number that is on my list. I will WhatsApp you, sweetheart. Maybe we could meet up as well. You don't live far from me. I'll go for a cup of tea with you, love, or we'll go to the pub. So me and Jo, I'm gonna meet Jo, hopefully, if she wants to meet me. Me and Gillian are meeting up in Jan. Kate's coming up soon after Christmas. Kate's coming up. We're going to spend a weekend together. But what goes on behind closed doors stays there, Kate. Okay, wink, wink. Bellends, haven't heard that in ages yet. Bellends and Smegheads, some of my favourites from the 90s. GB News have to be kept. Thank you. Yeah. So they are trying. If since they've got rid of that Andrew Neil, whatever happened to your video? Which one? They got rid of it. Which one? Yeah. So basically, the guy who invented the mRNA technology said, I can't show it you now because I'll have a fit. Oh, thank you so. Do you know what, Miss Heard? I'm doing like that is so kind. I've got this. I'm doing a massive order tomorrow, for the bunnies. So once every month, I do. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I do a big hay order because they have to have special dust-free stuff and the best stuff. Because they've got one of them's got really severe allergies as well. So we're doing a big order, and I always do a big order, but I'm doing a bigger order because they shut down for about a month, and then you've also got all the crappy hay that's first cut from the winter and whatever. So I do a massive big order, and I'm going to add on toys and everything. So everything that comes in the last like week and tonight, if anything comes in tonight, is going to that. So I want to say a big thank you. That's so kind. I will be doing a little video of when it all comes as well. So, and everyone that's donated will be going in the all the names, unless you don't want to be in it, will be going in the video. So, Miss Heard, is that okay if I say thank you in the video? If you don't want me to do it, I'm off. See you. See you later, Mr. Button. Take care, mate. So, anyway, so Robert Malone, who invented the technology, he actually said you're using it wrong. He actually said, "Oh, thank you, Sid on the net. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Obi today as well. Thank you. Oh, it's so sweet. Have you heard the lad babe? Yeah, is that the one that's on Amazon or something? Take care, Mr. Button. Lots of love, mate. Right, so back to Robert Malone. So he basically said that the technology they invented, they're using it wrong. Okay. It was never designed to be used mass like this. It was designed to be used in special circumstances. Yeah, White Knight. Yeah, the guy who invented it, the technology. He actually invented it. He found a way of doing the gene sequencing, and he is the most qualified doctor on the planet to do with this, in my opinion. The sausage roll. Oh, is that a different one? Is that not the 99% one? Or is that I'm confused now. You'll have to let me know, bud. Drop a link in chat and I'll click it on my phone. So anyway, I've got to stop reading chat because I get distracted. He basically said, and this is so brave of GB News, I was absolutely gobsmacked. It was streamed live on YouTube as well. So if you want to find it, you can. We're in a bad place. This can't be implemented. You're right than crossing the line at best. I'm doing it again. I'm reading chat. Yeah, I know. I agree because people are waking up. Thank you so much, Miss Heard. Thank you, darling. That you won't be popular for that with them lot, but you're not anyway. So there's too much resistance. I agree, Steph B. I think the UK and I know that again, Tony, you won't agree. No country's better than anybody else, but I think because we invented democracy, they're struggling more here. They've convinced most people to do it, but not everybody. They're struggling now. What do they do? But what people in the US and Canada don't realize is that we've got this on mainstream media. Okay, so this website here, for example, let me see if it's on the website. I don't know if it will be, but let's have a look. They've got the inventor of mRNA on here doing um, an interview, like a 9-minute interview. It was streamed live on their YouTube as well. To find it, you'd have to search for all their live streams. If they clicked it and did just that, it would be a strike. So he actually did an interview on here on mainstream media and said that it should not be given to kids, full stop. Full stop. Not given to kids. There should be no mandates. It shouldn't be given to anyone that's healthy. It should only be given. Thank you, Miss Heard. Thank you, sweetheart. It should only be given to the elderly. And even then, he's getting to the point where in the next 2 weeks, he's going to say, not even them. And even then, he said it's still a massive risk versus benefit. It's new technology. Well, it's old, but it's new, as in it's not been tested. So that is massive, people, to have him on mainstream TV. This is the same channel that Eamon Holmes is joining. Now, Eamon Holmes, right? If you like him or not, he's a household name in this country. So you're going to get all the people from GMTV or whatever it's called these days, and people that used to watch him. Was he on Sky as well? I think he was. Are going to go to GB News because Eamon Holmes is on there. They're going to leave it on and they're going to see these things. Now, all Neil Oliver actually said was, and then afterwards he interviewed two people, and both of them said that that's just his opinion, which is a ridiculous comment because it's the person who invented it. But they went, it's just his. They said it's just his opinion, and people should still take it. But they had to have that on. They had to have both. He basically had it used as he wouldn't reckon. Yeah, he said he's gonna say that in the next 2 weeks, but at first he said possibly, people who, are elderly, but even that's but he says anyone that's healthy or children, no. He says a lot of kids are gonna die. I've got to be careful what I'm saying now, 'cause I'm gonna try and pull it back a little bit. Do you know what, Jeff? I think they are, mate. I know that sounds horrible, but I think people are waking up now. Um, bless you, Snoop Dogg. Anyway, so having him on, yeah, I know, why not? There's a video on Penny Bunny too. It's still up. It's got over 1,000 views now. The Kerry Mullis who invented it. Yeah, exactly. And he's dead. They bumped him off August 2019, bumped him off, and I'm getting distracted again. Oh, thank you, darling. You're so kind. Right, so him being on mainstream media is massive. A lot of people are going to see this. But again, they had to put the opposite onto him. But the people that were the opposite was two morons in the studio. They didn't know what they're talking about. And people aren't stupid. How brave is that of GB News to do that? They're not saying look at one side. They're saying it should be fair. Journalism is supposed to be looking at all views, putting all arguments across, and then letting the public decide. It's all one way. So anyway, hello, Dacone. You all right, mate? Tony's not going now, so you can go after me if you want. It's up to you. But yeah, he's too tired, so I'm tired myself, to be honest. I'm not feeling well, so I'm just going to get through this news. So um, that is massive, and I mean massive. Him being on, I was gobsmacked. Okay, so if you want to watch it, I doubt it. Let me just see if it's on here. If it is, I'll link it. I bet they've not been brave enough to actually just clip it and just put it on. GB views. It won't be on this, will it? Hang on. I have got something else I want to go through. It's to do with the plague. I don't think it's going to be on this bit either. News. I bet it's not here because it was mixed in with like a 12-hour live, and if they clipped it, I think they'll get into trouble. Da, 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 da. How accurate are they? That's another good question. How accurate are the lateral flows? Just remember, people, there are ways around the pass. If you want to go to a football match and you're not pricked, just take a lateral flow. Well, okay, run a lateral flow test under the water. You've only got to have it for 48 hours. Within 48 hours, as long as it says negative, you flash that at them and you're in. Okay. No, they've not clipped it. Robin Hood was actually from Yorkshire. Wow. Anyway, moving on. So, this came through today, and I found this quite interesting. So I'm not looking at chat. I'm going to read something out. Okay. Well said. Knowledge is on the ball as per usual. You've got a channel, haven't you, mate? If you wanna drop it, if any saying that, if you drop your channel, you'll probably get trolls, so drop your channel at your own risk because we're being hit heavily at the moment by, Bruce sees fuck all apart from what he sniffs and, came over himself twice, AKA game over 2, the twat. They're just bullies. Bullies, 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 nothing better to do. Anyway, oh yeah, I've heard back from Mr. Underbelly. He is alive. Okay, he's okay. He said, I said, "Are you okay? I'm worried. I've not heard off you." And he said, "Just had a detox from the internet. All good here." So those of you that are worried about the Mr. Belly who's been missing for 2 weeks on his channel and he's not been here, um, he he's just having a break. So he's okay, all right? If I go to, uh, oh God, got a tummy ache. Dude's came over. Yeah, came over himself. Fucking twat. Wanking to PDFs, photos, probably the crypt keeper. Anyway, I'm distracting again. I'll talk about that in a minute. Um, right, I'm going to read this out to you. So this is UK again. Okay, UK, UK, UK. Several plans are being drawn up for a possible lockdown after Christmas. Um, or softer restrictions. Okay, just bear with me. Now, the cabinet is due to meet this afternoon. This came through yesterday. Yeah, so that was discussed last night. Now, listen to this, and this is the wording. Again, I pick out the word. It's from the Spectator. Came through. It was in the Telegraph today, but I'm not subscribed to Telegraph, so I can't watch it. So, right. At least one cabinet minister, so we're not talking about backbenchers, we're talking about cabinet minister, will resign if another lockdown happens, at least. This is good news. Then it also says that David Frost, who was our chief Brexit negotiator with old Doris, he's resigned because of the coercive COVID policies, plague policies. So his right hand man in the Brexit negotiations has also gone. What time is it in your area? It is now 1:39 a.m. in the morning. So where are you then, darling? Are you in Oz? Are you in the US? Sorry, Arkansas. What are you? Are you 5 hours behind then? You're same as Tone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, you're 6 hours. I'm confused. Yeah, she's not, and they're saying she's going to be. Yeah. Do you know what, Miss Hurt? I think you're giving him too much credit, darling. I don't think he's dangerous at all. I think he just thinks he is. Don't let him bully you, darling. Do not let him bully you. He bullies women. He's a little. I bet he's got a micro penis. Just don't let him bully you. Don't give him too much power, sweetheart. Vile. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Comes to my house, which he's got to come over here to hurt me. He's got to come to my house. Until he can come to my house and then he'll just get span around his head, then what's he going to do? I've been told he's up to no good, hacking me and all this shit. Anyway, let's move on. Don't let him bully you. I'm not a victim, Jeff. Trust me, I'm not a victim. Short view for me tonight, says Jennifer. More of a case of hi. Ah, short and sweet. She's going to love us and leave us. All right, my darling. Love you lots. Sweet dreams. Speak to you soon, darling. The Mayor of London. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to carry on reading this out because this is very interesting, okay? So he's resigned. I think Doris will be gone, personally, and I'm hoping it's not going to be. I'd like a backbencher in, but that ain't going to happen. But anyway, Savage Javid wants to shorten the isolation from 10 to 7 days. Shouldn't be any. You got a pissing cold, you don't self isolate, do you? Right then. Where are we now? So Germany have banned us from coming in. Isn't it Diana Rex in Germany, Tone? Diana Rex, if you're listening, I know you're very concerned about my sleep patterns and all that shit. We're banned from your country, so I can't come and see you, which I'm sure you'll be glad about. But I am on night shift again, Diana Rex. So just to let you know, I will be up quite late So I know you do worry about my sleep patterns. I'll stick around until okay, sweetheart. Right. Anyway, this is what where's it gone now? This is interesting stuff, people. Right, so the cabinet we're going to meet this afternoon. Okay. Um, talking about a lockdown. Now, ministers have been given the information they need to make an informed. Have they been given? There are rumours of briefing documents being sent around over the weekend with a pro lockdown bias, heavy on the worst case scenarios, as we all know, which is what they do. Now, with at least, listen to this, at least 10 ministers demanding a better quality of briefing before decisions are made. Because usually they make a decision, they get a few cabinet ministers around and just say, yeah, you say, we'll give you some money for your constituency, or here's an extra dollar of ice cream on your pancakes or something, but this isn't happening anymore. It's things are changing. So basically, the ministers have said that they will not agree to anything else unless they answer these questions. So I'm going to list you the questions here. Let me see if I can get them up on the screen. Let me see if I can get it up. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can show you on the screen. I'm reading it off my phone, you see. Just bear with me again, sorry. So unorganized, pen. Honestly, you can't get staff these days, folks. You just can't get the staff. I'm hoping it's going to let me look at this. So what's it in? Kate Andrews. Let me see if I can find it. Is this coffee house? Because I really want to show you this article. I want to read. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Please let me. I bet you won't let me read it. Yeah, it's let me read it. I've got one of two free articles as a guest. Awesome. Right. I can share this with you now. So we can read it. You can see what I'm reading then. I think it helps a lot when you can see what I'm looking at. Instead of listening to me waffling on. Okay, I've got the free articles. Why can't this just go? Right. Is that a hint at the flat earth look? What's this about? Hollow earth? Hollow earth. Right. This is what I'm reading now. Okay. So these are the questions that there's a report in the Times today that the ministers are going to ask these questions. All right. Now, this is the first time that Doris has been exposed because the minutes will come from this. All right. So what is SAGEs? Now, SAGE are the people that the scientists, there's a behavioural insights team working within SAGE as well, which is all wrong. They're literally there to advise on how to get people to behave as they want. They don't even lie about this. They've got some epidemiologists. You've got Chris Whitty, who is he the chief medical officer? Or is that Van Tam? I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, he is. Who worked for Bill Gates, who was his mentor growing up in South Africa, who doesn't blink. I think he's a reptilian or something. Um, they're in SAGE. Now, the minister, SAGE is just supposed to advise. They're not, but they're literally in charge. So whatever SAGE say, Doris does. They're higher than Doris. They're not elected. They're in the pockets of Big Pharma. So this is the first time that the government, the ministers, are starting to push back. This is all positive stuff. This is in the mainstream media. This is unheard of. So they want to know what is SAGE's central scenario for the moronic and what assumptions lie behind it. The SAGE documents from the weekend offer staggeringly, I can't say that, wide range of outcomes for over restrictions. So anything from 600 to 6,000 deaths a day. So they're bringing out all these scenarios. Why are they going with the top one all the time, 6,000 deaths a day? And they want to know why they're assuming there's going to be 6,000 deaths a day. Number two, has SAGE factored in the hypothesis that the moronic is milder, as the South African data suggests? Last weekend gave a red flag. The London School of Hygiene and released an optimistic and a pessimistic scenario. It's all modelling, people, both of which took the pessimistic assumption that the moronic is as severe as Delta. JP Morgan spotted the big flaw. Evidence from South Africa suggests that the moronic is milder. Adjust for this, and the hospital numbers end up just a third of the January peak. So this moronic wave would be more manageable without restrictions. So here we go. Here's the data. This is real life data, not modeling. This is real life data. Okay. So there's the hospital, the blue. The red is the cases, positive PCR, 98% false positive may I add. So it's not happening, right? We're not there. So there's your blue. And again, these will be other things as well that just go down as that. So they're looking at modeling. They need to be looking at real life data. I'm not seeing chat. I don't know if anyone's in chat talking. 37 people here. Hello, everybody. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just reading this. Okay. So these are the questions. Right. Real life data is emerging despite Chris Whitty relying heavily on data from South Africa a couple of weeks ago to usher in Plan B. The comparisons made at the time just didn't add up. Focus on real world data from South Africa seems to have faded in the background because it's not suiting their agenda. Now, this is obvious to us, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, and I know that you guys know what. I don't think that I'm being an idiot because I'm not. This is mainstream. This is going out to the COVID idiots. This is going out to the masses that are still brainwashed. So this is this is really positive stuff. It's nothing to us. We know it. But this is going out to the people, and this is what I'm saying. This is really important because normal people are picking up the newspaper and seeing a different side. So who is modeling the economic and social effects? Who's modeling it? They're looking at the lockdowns. Presumably others are modeling the harms caused by the restrictions. No, who is doing this work? There's no one doing this work. When it comes to lockdowns and restrictions, they're always painful trade-offs. Businesses folding, schools hours lost, and missed milestone celebrations. I didn't get to celebrate my 40th, which pissed me off. Throughout the pandemic, the impact of restriction, especially to the economy and schooling, has been an afterthought. They're actually now going to start asking questions about it. When estimates are made, the results are staggering. In April this year, it was estimated that 20,000 school kids have gone missing from the school roll altogether. Where are they? They could be dead. In the autumn, it was leaked that Plan B, if implemented would and extended until March, would cost the economy 800 million a week. These are all in the mainstream now. Oscar's just woke up, started being naughty. What a surprise. We need to start looking at real world, effects, what lockdowns are doing. Another one is the start of permanent winter lockdowns. Despite understandable emphasis, they've got to be understandable because they've got to get the opposite in on the unpricked heading into winter. Britain is a success story when it comes to the prick. Around 90% of over 12s are pricked, with 95% of adults estimated to have antibodies. Some 49% are now boosted, they reckon. So if all this is going on, why the lockdown? They don't lock down for the flu. The difference is now mass testing. Do you know we test double the Americans? And the Americans have got how many people? 250, 260 million people compared to our 67. So we're going to have more cases because we've got more people testing, and we're going to have more people having false positives. Scooby Doo's not very well at all. I need to sort him out. Poor thing. What is the exit strategy? When are we going to come out of it again? It went up to July last time. We're back in it in September virtually. This is good because they're going to ask questions, right? So the meeting today with the cabinet, this is being discussed. Now this is just a 5-year-old knows this. I'm not telling you that this is anything new. What I'm saying is that this is in the mainstream media, and to me that is massive. Another article I found quite interesting, what I've seen today, and then I will do a quick rundown of the snooze. Has the vet come back to me? Hold on. Just checking my emails on my thingy. I'll do a spay and check sniffing and Scooby, sorry. Right, okay. There's been an update from the Great Barrington Declaration as well. There seems to be a lot at the moment happening. This another article in Forbes. Again, I'm not saying that this is the answer to everything. Oh God, reject all. I hate this cookie thing. Isn't it annoying? When you're in a rush and you want to read something, you got to fuck around. So I've not seen chat. Mandela effect news. Is that you, Mike? Hello, mate. Nobody time out Mike, please. Um, I can't do you a wrench yet because I'm doing this, but no one time out Mandela effect news. You see, this is that me and Tony were talking about the Mandela effect. I'm not going to go into it. I know, yeah, Lee. Exactly. With the Mandela effect, right? Just to let people know, um, I'm not saying it's real, and to me, it's not important enough to make a big debate or a channel on it. But then that's Mike's thing. Mike's into that, you know. A lot of people are, but I don't know if it's real or not. But I don't dismiss it without looking into it. You got to look into it first, and I find it interesting. We did one once. We did looked into it once, and everything we come across seemed to be just people's memories. But who knows? Who knows? It could be real and CERN and whatever. But I don't think it's something I'd debate with someone because I don't know enough about it. But don't know. I'd be interested to find out what your thoughts are on it, Mike. There's a lot to take in to Mike Truth. You are Mike Truth. Can you just confirm before I give you a wrench if you are Mike Truth, please, Mandela? Please. Yeah, well said. Right then. So this is an article that I read today. I thought this was quite interesting. I'm just going to get that comment off so you can see. Have I missed Jennifer going? Get well. Stop it. Get well soon, Penny. I know you will. I know, darling. I'm not very well. Oh, you reckon? No, I've not been around anybody with it. Hang on a minute. I was with my friend a couple of weeks ago who's had it, but I didn't hug her. I don't hug my friends anymore because of the leg. I don't want their shedding pricks. That sounded wrong. Come here. Stop being naughty, Oscar. I know you want your little mate back. Tone. But then again. Right, I'm going to read this article to you guys. You might find it interesting. I don't know. Right then. So, is it Mandela effect? Is it him? He's not come back. Say something. I don't. Oh, you have come back. There you are. I don't trust Tony. I don't trust Tiffany. I tried to say this before. I guess it never changed. Let's just, yeah. Let's not get into anything now. Okay. Let's leave it as it is. Um, he's got a wrench. And I just want to say a big thank you as well, Mike, because when I came into your chat the other day and said hello, and you gave me a wrench, that meant that they couldn't block me. I thought that was very kind of you. And thanks for sticking up for me as well against that horrible, vile, nasty, nasty twat that came over himself twice and shot himself in the eye, that idiot. So thank you, Mike. It takes a lot, you know. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. I don't know if you're a goodie or a baddie or what. But if you're being pleasant with me, and you seem to be, and you know, and then I've got respect back. So it's ridiculous. I'm trying to not get. I've still not had a strike for any. I've never been pulled during a live stream. Touch wood. They always get me for my old content, but I've removed it all now. I'm sticking it all on my other channels. I'm getting strikes. So right. Okay, this is in Forbes, so it's another mainstream article. So I just find this quite interesting. Lied about you and Tony. Thank you. All of it's lies, mate. Every single thing he's done, it's been vile. He makes nasty videos. He trolls me. He clones me. I've done nothing to this person, and his answer every single time was, "You're Tony's friend." How ridiculous. Um, Yeah, I the thing is though, Miss Heard, I had pneumonia in March 2016, darling, before all this was talked about, and I nearly died. No one cared about me. No one tested me. People get it all the time. Oh, they do, Mr. Hugh, they do. I get pneumonia ever since that. Yeah, but the thing is, it's real, but it was real then. Dacone, can you stop it, please? This isn't about that. We're not talking about who you do and don't like. Yeah, I'm a baddie with a you're the anti-hero, are you? Hello, son of Max, father of plenty. How you doing, mate? Hello again, and you patriot people. Anyway, Sarah Palin. Now, whether you like her or not, she's in Forbes. She denounces the plague vaccine over my dead body. This is positive stuff, people. There's a lot of women who love this woman. There's a lot of Republican patriot women who love her. So another thing is if you no, Oscar, listen, he's trying to break her out of a cage. Come here. No, Oscar, no! Oscar, no! Come here. Oscar. Listen, she's poorly. She's poorly. I know you don't understand. He's tried to rip the cage door open and get her out. Yeah. No. Listen. Oscar. Dandelion's very poorly, darling. I thought I had some treats open. Hold on. Thought I did. Have you ate them all? He's obviously, I don't know. Where's all them? Right. Do you want some of this? This is nice. This is yummy. This is a medicine, but it's carrot flavored. Right. It's not medicine. It's like a paste. It's got like different food fibers in it. Do you want to taste that? It's yummy. Do you want to taste it? Miffy used to love that. No? Carrot flavour. Num num. Do you want it? Carrot and dandelion. No? Okay, sod you then. Anyway, um, so anyway, this is Sarah Palin. This is gonna go to a lot of people in the US. Okay, so did she just what does that say? Refugiate the plague prick while being interviewed. It'll be over my dead body that I'll have to get a shot. I will not do it. I won't do it, and they better not touch my kids either. You can hear the interview segment in the video accompanying the following tweet. So this is good. What news was she on? What news channel? Turning Point, whatever that is. So she was on American TV saying that she will not get it over her dead body. I better not play it because they'll have a meltdown. Here you go. So this is like all the lefties are having a meltdown. Oh, it's so offensive. So anyway, there you go. So I thought that was quite an important. I just put the link in to that in case you want to read it. But conservative woman, I've got some very hello Bailey. Oh, Gary's here. Gary. Okay, so that's the article. Conservative women are doing some fantastic work. Um, you know, traditionally conservatives are pro-business, pro-free choice, and what we've got right now is not conservative, not remotely. So even UK column have been quoting conservative woman lately. Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how we're having to look to Sarah Palin and the conservative woman for anything for anything positive, you know? It's totally insane. Yeah, I'll get the link up now. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Has Mike gone? Right. I am glad your mom recovered. Yeah, it is real, uh, misheard because I had it. But what I'm trying to say is, got it? What I'm trying to say is, though, darling, is that when I had it in 2016 March, I had what I call plague COVID 15. Every 4 years, these winter viruses accumulate and they hit us bad every 4 years. There is a bad one, but we don't usually talk about it. And because it's in the media and it's being hyped up everywhere you look, we're all scared. When I got it, I know at least 9 people, some of them I've met since, who had pneumonia at that exact time. I've got lung scarring. I get pleurisy often. I get pneumonia often. I'm on steroids for life. Like spray steroids for my chest, for my lungs. Um, Al got it, and my little boy was only 1. He got it. We're all on brown inhalers now. Yeah, the steroid inhaler. So what does that tell you? I don't know anybody who's got pneumonia now, and yet we should be dropping in the streets. When I got it, no one did swabs of me. No one cared. They just give me 10 weeks of antibiotics and told me to get on with it. I nearly died. If that was now, I would be confirmed as a case. I would probably have been put in hospital and probably bumped off. So, do you get what I'm saying? Now, when someone gets pneumonia now, it's all, oh my God, uh, it, it's that, it is real. Well, what's my excuse then? Even Paz, Paz, everybody, I don't think Miss Heard does, but most people know who Paz is. We were talking last year, we realised that we both had pneumonia at the same time. We both live in different parts of the country. He's down south, I'm up north. And we both had pneumonia in the same March, April 2016, we both had pneumonia. So what does that tell you? Different people from across the country. Can you retract that, please, White Knight? You can't say that in the chat, mate. I'll remove it. The problem is, Bud, what happens is they come in, what you call them, what they called, the moderators, the Google moderators. Ah, thanks to Don the Net. I've just seen your message again. Your emails come through from PayPal. Thank you. You're so kind. Yeah. So Google moderators pick up the words. They come in and they start watching what we're doing, and before you know it, we're taken down. So, but you've done it again, mate. No, just call it right. Just call it plague, because then everyone knows then what you're talking about. Expected to lose 50% of our friends. Yeah, but yeah, she is a highly respected conservative. You're right, Miss Heard, and that's what I'm saying. What's pleurisy? Right, pleurisy can be caused with or without an infection. It's inflammation between the lung and the lining of the lung. There's like a little gap of air between the lung and the lining. And what happens is when you get inflammation, they start rubbing together. Thank you, Miss Herb, but I'm glad you got better as well, darling. It gets inflamed and it can fill up with air, and it feels like it's like it can often accompany pneumonia. If you've had pneumonia and you've got scarring on your lung, you're prone to pleurisy. I get it all the time. So what happens is it gets inflamed, and when I'm lying on my left side, which is where the damage is, my where mine is the worst because it's by my heart. I've actually got results in my medical history that say that my heart was inflamed from the pleurisy. So yeah, you can get fluid. You can get fluid. You can, but not everyone gets fluid on it. Um, and it feels like something's rubbing on my rib cage, and I'm lying on my left and I'm breathing. Even now, when I haven't got it, because I've always got a little bit of it, I feel my lung rubbing on my rib cage, and actually, sometimes it's that bad you can hear it. And that's ever since I had that pneumonia. So I'm lucky to be alive. Yeah, it is an infection, but you don't have to have an infection though, Jennifer, for it. That's where people get mixed up. It can be caused by anything. It can be caused by certain like dust and certain inhaling different things. And also if you've got scarring on your lung, you can be prone to it. It can also be caused by autoimmune diseases where your body attacks itself and creates too many antibodies. Oh, sorry, I thought you said you'd had pneumonia. Sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, that's very similar symptoms to it, mate. So you'll know what I'm talking about. It's bloody horrible. Wonder if there's any updates on that missing guy as well. Do you remember that missing dude? I know I always put this link, but I'm going to put it in again. We were given this by somebody last week. I can't remember who it was. If you work for anybody and you're losing your job because of the prick, Yeah, it's Jeff's not being nasty, White Knight. White Knight knows me well now. Thing is, White Knight, it's really easy to just what I want to say so much, and I fuck up as well, you know. We all do. I don't want to catch pneumonia. Yeah, it's not very nice. Hello, Tuscany, mate. You all right, bud? Has he got a wrench? No, he hasn't. Right, let's give him a wrench. Uh, Mike went. Look, Mike Truth went, disappeared. But he didn't get blocked anyway. He's got a wrench. If he wants to come back, he's very welcome back. If he wants to take down Game Over, then I've got no problem with the guy. Not unless he comes to me and starts, or comes to Tony or to Cone and starts, and he hasn't done. What's in the past, I don't know anything about that. I've not seen it. I'd have to see it, and then I'd have to ask him about it. But cloning Tony isn't cool, Mike. Yeah, we need to talk about that, actually. I forgot about that. But anyway, it's not the night for that. Sometime it's all right, mate. It's sorted now. I've done it, bud. Thank you. We just don't want to. I lost this channel, That's why I disappeared. They took it away. They actually closed the channel. I got it back 4 months later. Yeah, I got it back. But anyway, I got it back after 4 strikes. It's impossible. I can't meet one person who's done that. So, as of now, there's no strikes on this or the other one. The strikes are my spare ones because that's where I risk everything. It's pointless, guys. Anything that I want to upload now, I want to show you. I'm gonna have to start paying. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we all have to learn. It's hard, but you get used to it. Plague. We were talking about this the other day with Nung Nung. Um, Even when we're talking to each other, we use code, and we're like, "Why are we doing this?" But on WhatsApp, and the plague this and the prick this, and we're that used to talking in code. We're talking with each other in code. Crazy. Anyway, Defender, the union I've just put in. If you are losing your job or anything like that, they have successfully won in court. People aren't losing their jobs, so that's really good. We covered this last week, I think it was. So I'm just going to do this again. I know I'm not. I'm going to show this first. This is Conservative Woman. All right. Defending freedom. So this is a traditional conservative publication. They are not associated with the government. The government are obviously conservative, but the government are not the party, and the party is not the government. The conservatives hate this government, the real conservatives. So, exclusive, an interview with Fauci's nemesis. This is just some of the stuff they've put on their website. Look, how the West was lost. Can someone tell the Scottish government that my alcohol problem was not an illness? Um, Dispatch from the plague propaganda front line. Why have so many willingly been hypnotized? See, this is Conservative Woman. These are real conservatives are asking these questions. I There are places that are in the mainstream that that are with us. You just got to know where you're looking. That's all. Hello, Bailey, darling. Have you got a wrench? Yeah, you have. How you doing, sweetheart? You okay? Be strong, Steph B. What have I missed? I still use code. Yeah, you do, don't you, mate? But do you know what? I'd rather you did that than mess up here. Do you know what I mean? Steph B, my COPD is caused by lymph nodes around. Size of an orange. Wow. I've got a massive lymph node under my armpit. It's been there since 2004. And I seen a cancer doctor. Jack was about 2 or 3, so about 4 years ago. An oncologist, she scanned it and said it wasn't cancerous. It was just a huge lymph node because I've got a very weakened immune system. My lymphatic system is all over the place. Sometimes I get ill a lot. And it just didn't go down after a very bad flu. It just didn't go down, and it's still swollen. And when I'm poorly like now, it gets even bigger. But the doctor said it wasn't cancerous. But whether it will turn cancerous, I don't know. But my GP when she first seen it, she said to me, "If you came to me with this and it was a new lump, I would say you've got cancer. But as you've had it for 10 years or whatever it was at the time, uh, you would be dead by now, love." So there you go. Fucking hell. Right, okay. So if you want to join the Conservative Woman, or if you want to support them, or if you want to go and check out their articles, it's really, really interesting. I don't know what the Conservative man, if there's a Conservative man, I don't know. Um, but this is just giving you an idea. Yeah, look, scandal of the rushed rollout. Dr. Robert Malone speaks out. They've actually got Robert Malone. There you go. We are rerunning the 25 most read posts of 2021. This was at number 11 and was first published on the 8th of July. So on the 8th of July last summer, Robert Malone, who invented, let me just put this article in, who was just been on GB News, has finally got onto mainstream, was interviewed in this. What does this tell you, people? The Conservative Party as a party are opposed to this shit. The backbenchers have just been going along with it, but not anymore. They're not doing it anymore. So he's not an anti-vaxxer. He spent the last 3 decades building them and technology. So he has more than 20 years of management and leadership experience in academia, pharmaceutical, and biotechnology industries. Now, this guy, I uploaded the interview with GB News, and it was straight taken down. I was given a warning straight away for showing the person who invented it. There's no appeal process. It's pointless. I haven't even appealed this time. What's the point? You appeal and they just say no. What then? What? I can sit here and complain about how shit YouTube are and how they're fascist and everything else, and it wasn't going to change anything. There's no process. So what's the point? We know where we are. We know what we can talk about, and I would never risk uploading that to this channel. I've got to be very careful what I'm talking about now. I'm going to have to change the subject in a minute. The fact he's now being ghosted for speaking about the adverse reactions reflects a dark era of censorship that we've been experiencing. So this was in the summer. Even my interview with him, listen to this from Conservative Woman, was pulled off YouTube in the space of just 3 hours. Fortunately, I posted it on alternative video sharing platforms such as Rumble and BitChute. Sid on the net, you know a lot about this, don't you? Do do I have to pay to get a? Because I can't upload anywhere. They want me to pay to upload bigger documents. So, like for example, brand new Tube, the video on upload is like 10 minutes long. It just freezes and says you've got to have Pro. I've tried doing it on Brighteon. It's just a nightmare. YouTube is instant because there's an app. There's no app for BitChute. They're making it impossible. D Live, you have to stream, and I don't know how to do it. You need OBS. I don't understand it. Son of Max, me too. My father drank warm tea. Now I realise she learnt that from. Oh, a cup of tea. Chris Whitty Walter. Oh, he's a reptile, that thing. Mountain Dew. I've missed something. I've got sick. I feel sick. Uh, I have to nuke my tea 2 or 3 times. I know. And me, I need to go and get another one. I've read that bit. Okay. It is. I don't think it's brainwashed. I think it's far worse than that. Oh yeah, I love me cuppa. Leave it with me pen. I will have. Thank you, Sid. See what if you can look at the best thing and then we'll do it. But I'm not gonna leave YouTube. I'm just gonna upload certain things because I want to upload this interview. Like on GB News right now, debates grow over prospect of further restriction. Now, they're debating it. They're actually talking. Oh God, Oscar's being naughty. He's gone in the kitchen. You can't beat a lovely cuppa. God, you guys are torturing me now. Someone go and put kettle on. I love tea and I'm third generation American. Old Ray at BitChute has a lot on his plate. Old Ray. Who's Old Ray? What have I missed? I'll still do it on here, but I'll upload to there as well. So anyway, Conservative Woman. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Right, UK column is now down for until January, but there was a big, massive show on Friday night that I'm halfway through. They're doing a rundown of the year. They've got that Patrick guy on there, that American guy. I like him. He's really good. Brian Gerrish is looking older and older. Do you know Brian Gerrish? Right, I'm telling you now, they've censored it on the internet, but he's in his 80s. That guy, he's in his late 80s, early 90s, and I questioned him on the phone. I said, "You were on Central News, wasn't you, when I was a kid?" He went, "What? Why are you asking me that for?" You know, Brian Gerrish, UK column. Hang on, Oscar's in the kitchen. Hold on, hold on. It's all right, Dandelion. Oscar. I'm just making a cuppa. I won't be long. Just give me a sec. I'm just giving the rabbits some food. Did Snoopy start squeaking? Did he hear this? I put the kettle on and got the yeah. You have that look. Let me give Dandelion. Yeah. Let me give Dandelion some more food because she's poorly. Dandelion. Dandy. Hello, beautiful girl. Hello, baby girl. Okay. Here you go, princess. Look, what's this? No, you're not coming out, love. Come here, drink some herbs. Dandelion. I know you do, Fatty. Yeah. Yeah, Dandelion. Hello, beautiful girl. No, she's not eating, guys. We're in trouble. Mini wig. Here you go. Here you go, sweetheart. Girl. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Here you go. Right, button. Good girl. All right, my love. Mini wig. I'm back. Sorry, people. Sorry, I went and made a cup of tea. Is anyone left? I'm sorry. I thought I'd risk it while I was there. Go on in there. Go on. Oh, what have I just trod in? Move. Bloody coriander. Move. Why haven't you wet your herbs, sweetheart? Oh, just trod in horrible cold wet herbs. Right. Blimey. God. I went to sort that out because Oscar was in the kitchen and I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm dying. It's your lot's fault talking about cups of tea. Right. Honestly, I've just got up to do that and I feel like I'm going to pass out. I feel so poorly. Joey's like watching Comedy Gold. Was Snoopy squeaking? Dandelion's not in a good place, people, at all. She's not eating. I can't pick her up because of her womb is, gone. Did you make me one? Yeah, there's one here, mate. Come and get it. Right then. So we'll look at other headlines today. Now, by now, if this was last winter, just mentioning it, there wouldn't be a question. It would just happen. There's a mood changing. I sense it. They're talking about it on the mainstream media. Even the BBC have had to admit that it's mild, which is something that I never thought I'd see. Um, so the, they're talking about it now, and the MPs have had enough. Over 100 people. Here we go. The question: Should Doris? This is on the mainstream media right now. GB News. Should Doris sack Whitty and learn to live with the plague? That question wouldn't have been asked 6 months ago. So we have to take any little positive. We have to, otherwise we'll crack up. This is the positive channel. I think you can stream it. You can't, mate. Hang on a minute. You can't. Hold on a minute. Stop it. Just stop being naughty, please. I'm not very well. Oh, silly boy. Go on. Oscar's being really naughty. What a surprise. I'm just going to let him do what he wants. Right. You can't even make a channel anymore on Telegram. I used to have a Telegram channel, and I deleted it because I got sick of Telegram. Got sick to death of trolls. I'm coming. I'll leave the door unlocked for you, Jeff. Give me 10 minutes, okay? So we used to have a channel on Telegram, and I deleted it. Now, when I went to make a new channel, you can't make channels anymore. The button's gone. You used to have a button called create channel, create group, create account, and create channel. Yeah, exactly, White Knight. You're spot on, mate. A lot of people say, no, they're not doing this. Yeah, because you're spot on. They're doing what they can. And again, they're not the answer to everything, but they're giving us a slightly unbiased view, though there's still people on there that I don't agree with. That they remind me of Sky News 5 years ago before Disney bought them. They give a different view. But anyway, oh God, oh. Alex Belfield tried to destroy these. I think that was disgusting what he did. He just tried to destroy them. The Gislame jury have begun deliberations after the closing arguments as well. That's just happened. Okay, I put extra sugar in for you, mate. I thought you might need the energy. World Cup every 2 years has the majority support. How's that going to work when you've got the other ones in between, like the African nations and Euros and the Americans and all that shit? Does that mean? Oh, I don't know. I don't really care anymore. I used to love football. I went to my first game at 11. I was a massive football fan. I used to work down the Villa. Got a Villa shirt every year. But ever since the knee thing, no, not watched a match. And ever since this new plague passport and Gerrard's, Gerrard from Liverpool, Steven Gerrard, he says he's only going to take players on that've been vaccinated, Fuck that. So no. What else have we got? Bookshop owner forced into Christmas self-isolation, fears for his staff. Oh. Scotland records highest ever test rate. since beginning of the year. Old Cranky, Jimmy Cranky, wee Jimmy Cranky. This idiot here, you've got to have a passport. So how is that possible? If the passports worked, then that wouldn't work. It just doesn't make any sense, does it? Um, Mother and son guilty over machete attack. So they've killed. Lateral flow tests. How accurate are they? We know they're not, but let's have a look. No way. Shits and giggles. Been discussing when it is appropriate. The rapid tests which tell people whether or not they have the yeah, look at this. They've actually admitted it. Look, excuse me. Whether they have coronavirus, not COVID, coronavirus, because it doesn't differentiate between any of them. Common cold. I'm thinking for Christmas, it's Bring Out Old Porn from 1986, says Mr. Hugh. Do you know what? I'd seriously been looking at joining the Foreign Legion again, mate, if I was you. The way the world's going, you're probably better off. Good night, Jennifer, darling. Sweetheart, thanks for coming in. I was going to come off because Tony was going to go. He hasn't gone, so I'll do a little bit longer. Not a lot though. I'm really tired. I stopped watching football. Hang on, sorry. Many years ago. Yeah, it's not good, is it? I can't. Yeah, I can't go there. Yeah, I'm me, mate. You can get a positive LFT result from Hunter. See, isn't it ridiculous? You just couldn't make this shit up, could you? What else are people saying? Uh, well, on Telegram, I can see new channel, new group. Really? Let me have a look then, because but I deleted mine, so maybe you only get one chance. Hang on. It was gone. Hang on. Yeah, add group. That's it. I get add group, add account. I even made another account, but it was just a duplicate of my account, didn't it? Yeah, add group. That's it. There's no channel. There's no channel option. Is this still your number? Yes. It's not there. And you can only have one channel per phone number. So I'd have to get a new phone number to get another account, which I'm going to change my phone number anyway. Stopped watching football 10 years ago, says Joe. Are you only a whippersnapper? What was you like, 5? I mean, joking. Uh, I've read that one. Good night, Jennifer, love. We love you, darling. Hold the line, sweetheart. Jennifer's, I'm not going to go into it, but she's struggling like all of us, with the family and stuff, being pressurized and, anything else people touch, they destroy unless they've exactly what they've done with us. But it's true. But that knee thing, the Villa were the first team to take the knee, and the Villa are the first club to say that they're going to start questioning people whether they've had the old prickaroo. It's wrong. Anyway, what else have we got? Lol. I just want to say something's really funny. What's just happened? Hang on. Hilarious. Hang on a minute. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just in my studio. I'm just fucking with the trolls. Subscriber count's just gone up by like 8. The trolls. I've got it on a 2-hour thing. I went to make up as well, sweetheart. I've got it on trolls. You've got to be sub for 2 hours before you can comment. So I've just changed it to 3. They're all sat there waiting. Yeah, I'm on Telegram, mate. I've got my group, but it won't let me add a channel. Ah, but it used to be there, Sid, on the phone one. I used to have a channel. I don't know how to log in on I wouldn't know how to do it on my laptop, but then it's only a Chromebook. So if Google Chrome remembered my password, but I won't do it now. But anyway, so let's just see what else is going on. What's the difference between a PCR and a da da da? Lateral flow test results tell the results of people in 30 minutes if they have coronavirus. You don't hear that word anymore. Have you noticed? It's just the plague now. See? But they have to tell a coronavirus. That's a cold. Look up that in the dictionary. Are people stupid? They used to use that word all the time, didn't they? They stopped using it. Scientists have mixed views on their accuracy. PCR tests extremely accurate apparently, but take up to 3 days. They detect the genetic material from a specific organism. Yeah, specifically corona. Yeah, that's a cold. And the best way. Wow. Oh, what's it went to watch this, didn't he? Paz. No Way Home set to beat James Bond's. Da, da. You can buy these things now on Sky, or you can rent them. Right. So how accurate are they? NHS have a searching tool to find the nearest pharmacy. Still an issue getting hold of them and able to order them on the NHS website. Did you still stick them up your nose? Because I've never stuck one up my nose before. Keep an eye on your chat on Telegram. I will do some. Oh, thank you. Or just, you know, the best thing to do, mate, is to drop me a private message. Yeah, same here. The only thing I know about the football now is when I get I've still signed up to the emails for the Aston Villa, but they just come through. I don't go looking for them. You want to film it? No, YouTube Studio. It's like a back room for creators. You'll have one. Thank you, Sid on the net. You're so kind. Thank you as well for the money towards the bunnies. Thank you. If anyone else wants to help out, I'll be making the order in the morning. Last order day is the 21st. Thank you, Miss Heard. You've got to stay one step ahead. And you know what else you've got to do as well to be on this platform is to know that they can't get to you. You've got to be able to know. They go for your weak spot, which is why they're going for my son now. By the way, Miss Heard, I've had trolls since I've been friends with Tony. The new trolls since Bruce are the ones that are going for my kid, just saying. And that's something that he would do because he's scum of the earth. There were 4 CVs before, now there's 5. Well, no, there's not, mate. There's thousands of cold viruses. I think you're thinking of the flu. I think there's 4 flus. No, well, corona is a cold. I'm pretty sure that the flu is a different family, but I'll have to look into that because that's interesting. My son didn't wear a muzzle in the cinema. Did they ask him to? Isn't it ridiculous? You're right. You could. Oh yeah, 21st. Well, it isn't in America. Oh, this is a big day. This is. You probably find some deaths as well. Watch. Yeah, Heather Ann, if you're watching, darling, um, I'm going to get that scum that I've spoke about earlier. The innuendos, says Jeff. The innuendos. Don't know what you mean. I will do, Steph. Thank you, mate. I looked at it. You know when it all first kicked off, that I know that the coronavirus is a cold, and I'm pretty sure that flu's in a different family. But I'll look into it, mate. I will always look into stuff. Vegan only rule sparks row at office council after Green councillors motion. What's this about? Oxford, another um, university city, stuck up its own ass like Bristol. Let's have a look at this then. Right, a vegan counsellor. That's disgusting, by the way. You've got no right to put, like, I'm a vegetarian, but I wouldn't push it onto anybody else. Put forward the motions, ban meat and dairy from Oxford County Council events. Oh my God. Who the hell is one person to decide what everybody else has? This is what we're living in now. There's no such thing as democracy. They don't even pretend it's there anymore. What do people make of this? There you go, Joe. Well said, mate. I was born yesterday, so no dark solstice for me. Was it your birthday, sweetheart? I'm confused. Uh, right, here we go. Steph B's on the case. Look at him. Human coronavirus, including type. Usually cause mild to moderate. Cold people get. But where's the flu though? Because isn't the flu H1N1? Ah, thank you, Sid on the net. Hang on. But where's the flu though in there though, bud? Hail to the pig. Snoop Dogg, what you up to? Snoop. Oh, I'm really worried about Dandelion. I might go and get a little towel or something and put her over her back. Because you know when you've just had a general anaesthetic, you're always cold, aren't you? I'm glad you can weed them out before they come in. Yeah, you have to misheard. And they come in, they do the dislike. YouTube have taken the dislikes away, which has stopped them from being able to think they're getting little ones over you by adding up the dislike, which doesn't bother me anyway. Disability never been questioned. No, that's all right. I, I've never worn a mask right now, ever. Never. Um, Apart from when I cleaned the bathroom a couple of years ago and I was using this bleach stuff, this super strong bleach, and I was bleaching me grout in my tiles. That was before this even started because of my lungs are bad. That's the only time I've ever worn a mask, and that was because I was in the house and I was doing something that involved chemicals. But anything to do with this crap, I've never worn one ever. I had one the other week. I told you, didn't I, when I was at Yorkshire Wildlife Park? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? This is mind your own fucking business. Well, we'll have to ask. No, you don't. We do, don't we, to the manager? Yeah. No, you don't. Even if you have disability, people don't know. They've got no right to ask you anything. Flu is the influenza. Yeah, that's what I was saying to you. The flu isn't a coronavirus. The cold is a coronavirus. It's the cold that's caused by corona. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. The flu is a different family of this. Um, and there's supposed to be thousands of colds. So that I get what you're saying. So there's like five groups, and then there's like loads of little offshoots. Is that what you mean? I'm a vegetarian, but use the letter A in place of the original E. It's how I identify. Oh, mate, you're funny. The Conservative opposition believes that, yeah, they're the Labour, what a surprise, believes that veganism is a choice that should be respected, but it's not something that should be rammed down the throats of vegetarian and meat eaters. Yeah, it's true. You know, when I go somewhere, like if I go to Greg's or somewhere and I want something that's vegetarian, it's vegan. I don't want vegan. I'm sick of it. Yeah, but if I go and get a veggie burger from McDonald's, which isn't very often, by the way, but if I do, like twice a year we go. I'll say, "Can I have some cheese? Vegan cheese?" "No." "Can I have some cheese?" "But it's not vegan." I says, "I don't want vegan." I don't. People think that if you don't eat meat, then you don't have anything. It's ridiculous. I just don't eat meat. I very rarely eat fake meat. The only fake meat I've ever eaten was the Burger King one, and they cook it on the same griddle as the burgers, and it tastes awesome. But everything else is just vegetables. Like the veggie burger at McDonald's is vegetables and spices and stuff. Um, yeah, I the only thing I miss is chicken, and I sometimes dream about it. I dream that I'm eating some chicken. Carol Malone's on GB News. I didn't know that. Is that a new thing? They're all coming from Sky, aren't they? I don't know how people can't. I don't know how the government can actually sit there and look at that Chris Whitty with a straight face. Jaffa Capes and Hobnob's price hike on its way as McVitie's warn of plague staff crisis. So get your hobnobs and your Jaffa cakes in. Make sure you've got a good date on them before they shoot up. Police issue urgent appeal to trace young man. Oh yeah, I wonder if there's any news on that guy that went missing. Should we have a look? Hang on. You know that one that was disappeared from that place, that YouTuber. Hang on. Right, I'm gonna see if I can do anything on him. I've not heard anything. Have you guys? Right, I'm just drinking tea. Sorry for the tea drinking noises. Oh my god, I'm dying. Lee Hawley. Right, let me just see if there's any updates on this guy. You guys let me know. I can't see chat right now, but I will be able to very soon. Let me know if there's any updates you guys have got. Hello, you big un. Right. 14 hours ago, yeah, we've got uh, stop screen, share screen, share screen. Hang on. What's this? Let's see if anything interesting. Options. I just God, reject. What? This is so annoying. Do you reckon that they were always there and they just ask us now? Or do you reckon it's a new thing? You dream about eating chicken? Most of my dreams are nightmares. I have nightmares every night from trauma. Um, when I'm poorly, my nightmares get really bad. I've not had a chicken dream for a while though. Or I used to have dreams smoking as well. I've not been smoking since I was 20. How old was I? Oh, the box is about to turn itself off. I'm really worried about my little dandy baby. I can't stand seeing an animal in pain. It's heartbreaking. Hello, Pegasus, mate. We've got broken biscuit places here. Oh, really? You, s- that's really good. And a tofu, but ugh. Pegasus is in the house. Where's your mate? You're always together, you pair. I'm sure you're a couple. How you doing, mate? You okay? Feel free to drop your channel if you've got a channel. Pegasus, drop your channel if you want, bud. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute. I'm tired and I'm not feeling well. Mountain Dew tubes after all. Don't know what that means. Need some help. Do you know I've not eaten anything since I can't remember, and I'm really hungry now. I saw the vegan sausage roll in Greg's. Yeah, the thing is, they don't make it with butter. So can you imagine how disgusting it would be having a sausage roll without real butter? Like if you're gonna, fair enough, you want the fake meat, but the vegan butter as well. Ugh. Anyway, let's have a look at this. This is that guy. Any news on that guy? We're just looking now, Mr. Hugh, Mr. I'm not new at all. Here we go. So this is him here. We've got that picture. So this was done on the 20th. This was today or yesterday, depending on what time it is. It's technically today. Police in the Scottish borders are appealing for help. So we're still missing people. Originally from Northumbria, has been reported. He's not originally from Northumbria. You can hear it. He's from like Nottingham area, but that's where he's been living, obviously. Describes being around 5 feet 11, slim build with short dark hair and a goatee. Last seen, he was wearing green waterproof hooded jacket, khaki green trousers, and black boots. Anyone with information can call this number. So we're still missing people. Um, I'm going to put this in. If anyone knows anything, that the phone number is there. 101, and you quote instant number 3081. So he's still not back. But yeah, Telegram. I don't think you can stream from it. But interested to find out, because if you can, I'll start a channel. We'll have a channel going. Have some soup. It's easy. I'll probably have cereal. I live off cereal. Vegan sausage rolls are not nice. Thank you, Pegasus. I do music streams. Don't think you'll see on any of my channel. You make them private, okay. So now they're going to stitch us up. Yeah. Do you remember when they tried to make do you remember when they were doing that thing about our Jaffa cakes, biscuits or not? Because they were going to put a tax on biscuits or something, but not on cake or something like that. Cigarettes went up yesterday. Wow. 50p a pack. When I stopped smoking, they went up to like £4 a pack. It was ridiculous. When I first started smoking, you could get 10 for £1.10 and 20 for £2. Back in there. Pretty sure it was called tofu. Uh, I'm getting really hungry now. Uh-oh, another YouTuber I'm sub to, Ace of Space, has posted a video. I've heard of him. Would you drop his link, please? I've been looking for him. Do you know, I get emails off people misheard. I've had a lot of people contact me. I'm not going to name any names about him. There's lots of us out there, sweetheart. You're not alone. But you need to, I know it's difficult, but don't be scared of him, all right? I know it's difficult because he gets off on that. He's like an energy vampire. He gets off on nervous energy, he gets off on hurting people, and scaring people, especially women. Put that vid of the two guys who last seen him, Bunny. I've got to get his channel back there. I don't know where his channel's gone. Hang on. Sorry. Pardon me, English, just laugh at every chat you have contact with. Relay White Knight, New Zealand Bonnet. Yeah, I've heard about that. Excuse me. Good night, Miss Heard. Thank you again for the super chat, darling. Thank you. Do you still do anything, Miss Heard, on your channel? Like, do you want to drop it, or you're not active on it anymore? You're friends with Frack, aren't you? Have you got my email address? Um, Someone was going to email me a few weeks ago, and they never did. Well, loads of people have, but not this particular person. I will do that. All right, I think I'm sub to you, but let me just double check. Thank you, sweetheart. Good night, darling. Misheard everybody. A long time victim of that big fat bully in Canada. And they're gonna clip that and say I'm talking about Tony. Watch. They're just idiots. What's the matter, Oscar? You missing her? Yeah, you're missing your missus. She's poorly. She needs to rest. It's like, get her back, Mom, get her back. If I want veg-based foods, I'll eat veg. If I want meat-like foods, I'll eat meat. I don't want me veg exactly. Like I say, I do like them Burger King ones, though. I have had one of them, and but I don't agree with anyone being forced to eat anything. Usually, thing is, it's like people who give up gluten have to have fake gluten everything. That's fine as a treat, but the whole point of it is to eat better. Just don't eat anything that would have gluten in it. Bread's no good for you. Shouldn't be eating bread all the time. Do you know what I mean? Here is the link. Right, okay, let me just click that. Just make sure I'm subbed. Oh no, I'm not. Ace of space. Okay. Right, everyone, click that link. That guy, apparently, I've been told, someone emailed me, is being terrorized by him as well. Hello, Kate, sweetheart. I'm just coming off. I went on really late, Kate. I couldn't sleep for 2 days. I couldn't sleep. And then I passed out today because I've not been very well. And then I think my brain's just going too quickly because of Christmas and everything and getting everything done. And then I had to sleep early, and then I woke up. I ate Don't say that. I ate bread. Why don't you? I do like bread, I just don't eat it a lot. It should People that eat it every day will just get bloaty. But, what was I gonna say? Still going. Hello, Dave. Right, Dave. What was I gonna say? Forgot. Yeah, so I ended up going really late. I don't like going this late, Kate. I'm gonna go probably about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll do like a proper We'll get some articles up, might do some curious news. I think we'll go on the Curious Bunny, and I'll do some curious news. I mean, we'll do a quick rundown of the main news before, and then we'll do some curious news, which is just a bit more fun. But yeah, check that out, people. This nasty, nasty bully. So Ace is not a real person. See, look at his eyes. See, I don't watch him. I don't watch him. I don't even sub to him. That's not Ace of Space. That's Bruce Seasall. He's showing you. The nasty, nasty person who's trolling me. Well said, Ace of Space. Yeah, he's weird. No, trust me, Jeff. It's all right for when people say, um, ignore them, but it's not like that. When you're a creator and you've got someone doxing your address, if I'm right, she had to move house. Is that right? The person who you've just seen is the person who's trolling Pegasus. That's not him. He's a vile bully, and he's. I think what's happened is he's come for that many people now that everyone has like started to speak to each other. He told me Miss Heard was CIA, so I was always wary of Miss Heard. But Miss Heard, poor lady, is just like me now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He hacks people. He gets their address. Is absolutely vile. He's the one that pretty certain he's the one that's cloning my son. He goes for children. He goes for family. Um, and I supported him for 3 years. I was his Patreon for 3 years. My husband was his Patreon for 3 years. Bruce sees fuck all, Kate. You remember? Um, and the reason why he turned on me is because he came on my panel with that vile troll, that Eric Spitfire, and he didn't like the fact that I was not sticking up for this new person who came on just to cause trouble, who's vile and plays with his dog in weird ways. And Tony was on the panel, and because I wouldn't, I stayed impartial and says this is ridiculous and didn't side with Bruce. He had an absolute meltdown and got abusive, and then he deleted it all. But it's too late. I've got the screenshots. I got the clip, as Tony would say. Yeah, exactly. I agree, David. You know, if people want to eat meat, then that's up to them. I personally don't eat meat. Yeah, Kate remembers. Of course they do. This person, though, I don't think he's paid, David. I think he's too stupid. I think he's just a scam artist. He's making too much money off it. Won't be long before McDonald's special is going to. Oh my God, that's what a lot of people say. They're going for that. No, he doesn't. He don't need to, Lee, because he uses his main account to troll. That's how thick he is. Even the best trolls don't do that. They Yeah, we're not gonna give him any more airtime, but he's known to the police. Things are happening in the background, so, yeah. This person is a very nasty Jeff, you imagine the nastiest troll you can think of and then add some more. He's pure evil. And he lies, he just makes up lies. He made a video and edited like me and Tony from different live streams and different occasions and badly edited it and stuck it all together to make out like we were having a conversation about something else. You know what the mainstream media do, what the lefties do, that they try and they edit stuff and stick stuff together and stuff like that. He does that. Um, it's it's not good. But anyway. Oh, I've just triggered me by seeing that, Miss Heard. Just seeing his face, man, his black eyes. Ugh. Apparently, he's got an upside down cross tattoo as well, and his handle on YouTube is 666. So he's probably a Satanist as well. It's just wrong, man. Anyway, what we're looking at. So they haven't found him, basically, folks. By the looks of it, he hasn't turned up. Um, so I don't know what if I hear anything, I'll let you know. I think Paz will know first because Paz knew him. Paz was his mate. So out of context, yeah, not even out of context though, Dave. It was comments that, but like some of the trolls, they take like someone talking about somebody else, and then they've been putting the words to my picture, and isn't it silly? I've not even seen it. I can't stay. I'm not. I'm coming off now. I've done everything I needed to do. I'm really sorry, Dave. Do you want to talk or comment retracted? That's mental. What do you mean I can't see chat? Hold on. Excuse me. Where's the comment retracted? What are you on about? Oscar, oh no, hang on a minute. He's trying to get to her. Listen, Oscar, 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 get out. No, she's poorly, mate. She's poorly. He's trying to break her out of the cage. She's poorly. Okay. Oh, it's just she's on this cage in the literally. He's just gone to try and break her out. He thinks we've locked her up to be nasty. Oh, they are everywhere, David Bruce. You're so right there, mate. I don't think they're human. No, I pay my subs the attention they deserve here on YouTube. He is, yeah. Vile. A friend of mine passed away of cancer. I'm so sorry. We've just lost someone to cancer in the family. We've got the funeral on Thursday, but it's down in Birmingham. Oscar is on a rampage. Yeah, if you, I'll have to do. Have you seen my videos on him? He's huge. He gets bigger every time I see him. He's just. I've spoke to his first mummy, and she said he's still growing, and he's just going to be like this. But he wants to play with his friend, and because she's been neutered, we've had to put her in a cage just for for a couple of days because obviously she needs to rest. And he's just gone to try and break her out the cage, like, "Come on, let's go and play." And she's like looking at him like sleepy. And I'm so sorry, Dave. He's lost. Oh, was she close? Prick caused my dad's cancer. I'm thinking that he is a monster. Oh, Dave, I'm so sorry. I didn't make Heather run that video. I was gone in the kitchen again. Oh, I'm gonna go and have some cereal, I think, or something. I ain't got the energy to cook. I'm all hot. I'm hot all the time, because I'm poorly. 42 likes. Thank you. Thank you again to Miss Heard for the super chat. Thank you to Sid for the PayPal. Thank you very much. If anybody else wants to get it in, thank you. If you want to get anything in for the bunnies, I'm hoping to get some little presents for them. So there's these little basket things I've seen. I'll show you. And just bear in mind that things don't look expensive, but you've got to times them by 9. I just want to quickly show you this. I was finishing with it. I've gone in the kitchen. I give up. Dandelion's not with him, is she? So she's the one that bullies on everybody. Right. So this is the hay. Now, if these lot made gift cards, this would be a good way of giving to the bunnies. But I don't think they do. So, yeah, I might do, Jeff. I'll see. Or a pot noodle. Or just some cereal. So anyway, just to let you know, this is the stuff that we get for them. So I have a lot of trolls coming in saying, where does it go? Where do you think? So we have to get the big 5 kilo boxes. Okay. So that's how much the order is. So you've got 35 quid. Oh shit, hang on. Oi! Get down! Oi! Oi! Regan! Stop it! Just stop it. I'm not very well. I'm poorly. I can't be chasing you around, you big oaf. Go on. Just go and sit there. For fuck's sake. He's just got in the fucking kitchen and started digging up Rupert's lovely brand new clean litter tray. Just to be naughty. Just to terrorise me. I know you want your friend back. She's sick. Look at her. She might. I'm gonna honestly, get down. He's just so naughty. I think it's because he's growing. He just wants to play. Got it. I see 51. Oh, thank you. Anyway, we'll just show you this quickly. Yeah, my asthma's bad. I've just heard it squeaking. My lungs squeaks. So we get one of them, and then we get. Would it be good if we could do like a gift card thing? And then we get this one, the soft cut. This is Oscar's favourite. I'm going to send some pictures in, so they might put my bunny picture on here, and then we get that one again, 15 kilo, as you can see. So this is where the money's going, what people are giving, and then we get some hay cookies. They like them. We get a big load of them. So they're 1.99 a kilo. So they work out at 20 quid. And then we get, what else do we get? This is what's going to be ordering tomorrow, coming on Wednesday. So thank you to on the net. And then with foliage. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? Can you hear the racket? Foliage. We're getting some dandelion whole root, dandelion leaves, herbal blend, dandelion nibbles. This is how spoilt they are, people. We sprinkle these at Christmas. We sprinkle these onto the hay. I know it seems really silly. Good night, chat. Good night, Kate, sweetheart. Love you lots, darling. They also like the coriander stalks, the chamomile, and the botanical blend. Just so you guys know. And then this is what we're hoping to have enough to get. So you've got to times all this by like 9 bunnies. Then I want to get some of these baskets. So you hang them up in the hutches for the shed bunnies that are in the huge hutches, and then you fill them up with hay and forage. Yeah, this is for Christmas presents now. So I'm going to get about 5 of them, and then I want to get 9 of these. They're £8 each. So I want to get 9 of them. What else? Chill and chew mats. Willow balls. This is Oscar's favourite. Oscar loves them. Oh, they're out of stock. That's a shame. See what I mean? This is the sort of stuff that we get. So people like who have helped out today, like Obi, thank you. I think he's asleep. Sid on the net. Kate, but Kate was for Jack. This is just so you guys know where things go. Oh, and Miss Heard as well. Oh no! Oh, darling, you've already done that. Oh, thank you, darling. You're so sweet. Don't feed your rabbits, bud. Corrigible bunny. Oh, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, sweetheart. I was just showing people. I get the trolls going, where does it go? Well, I'm not answering the trolls. I'm telling you, lot, because you're my friends, you know. So anyway, enrichment and toys. What else do they do? Oh, these are like, what the fuck was that? The medicines. Don't get that from there. I get that from somewhere else. And then bedding. Um, the straws out of stock. Brilliant. We need that because that's to keep them warm in the hutches. What else? They do that. I've never tried their pellets before. I don't use these, but they do pellets. And then the rest of it's Amazon. So Amazon for the nuggets and everything else. So there we go. Fuck the trolls. Well, we do a video anyway. I do it every year, you know, if people want to donate, because these animals we've taken in from people that would have given them a snake food and whatnot. So, God, my chest, my lungs bad. Probably got those items cheaper. No, the thing is that no, they're not, because I'm buying it in bulk directly. They're not cheaper, trust me. Those toys there are more money on Amazon. The hay, the quality of the hay is unbelievable. Like, I've tried all these different companies. I've even tried a place called Dust Free Hay. It's actually called Dust Free Hay, and it's crap. There's still dust in it. That is fresh. It's amazing. And when you've been keeping bunnies for this long, you get to know. I don't buy the food from there. I buy the food from Amazon in big sacks. But that's just some of the stuff. So anyway, when everything comes in, I'm going to make a little video, um, and then everybody who donates is going to get on the video, unless you don't want me to. So as long as that's okay, yeah. Trust me, Lee. You go to Pets at Home and you try and buy all that amount of hay in the packet. and they charge like £6 for like a plastic pack that's all you open it, it's musty, it's been sat in a warehouse where that stuff it's freshly done, goes through the dust free machine. It's all grown there, or if they need it at a different climate, they'll grow it somewhere locally to that, or at the other end of the country, but it's all from the UK. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, and yeah, that's what they're like. Cool. Yes, I would love to hear more about the. Ah, thank you, Miss Heard. That's really good. Thank you. Really, really cool pets, honestly. But if you're gonna have them as house rabbits, you have to have them neutered. I know one of my subscribers, he's got the pro, he's got two. He said he can't let them out because they poo everywhere. He says, "How do you cope with it?" I says, "A little train them." He goes, "Yeah, but they don't." That's because they're not neutered. Unneutered rabbits are so hormonal and territorial. They drop their scent. They drop their little balls everywhere because they're scenting. Once you get them neutered, they'd stop doing that. So 15 grams of weed. That's a big bag of grass. Yeah. So um, once you get them neutered, it'll stop. So if anyone's got rabbits and they're not neutered and they're wondering why they're pooing everywhere, near my oh, that's a shame. Well, do you know what? This is our house rabbits so cool because they don't make any noise, they don't bark or meow. They're litter trainable. They fit with your sleep pattern. They're kept crepuscular, and they change to your routine, whatever you have. They're so loving, especially if you have one. If you're gonna have a pair, they're never gonna be as loving with you as a one. But they can still be very loving with humans. But I find that if you're gonna have a rabbit and you're gonna give it a lot of attention, they'll bond with you more than if you've got 2. They follow you everywhere, they come to the name. They're like little cats, but they're more loving than cats. I used to work in a pet food warehouse, it's cheaper. It is, depending on what it is though, Lee, you know? Like, yeah, bags of the food that I I get from, like, Amazon, usually, depending on or Pets at Home sometimes. Yeah, they are. They don't make any noises. But if you've got to maybe watch this series because I would never tell anyone to go and get a rabbit without knowing everything about them. You guys don't have myxomatosis over there either, so you don't need the jabs that we have to give ours. All mine are vaccinated. They're supposed to have boosters every year, but I stopped doing that years ago. I stopped boosting them. I thought it's too much for their little immune systems. They have it done as a baby. I might get them the second year done, and then I don't have them done all the time. Um, touch wood that they don't get anything now, but but yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's the latest news, really. The cabinet are the cabinet are starting to ask questions. Can't you get? I can do, mate, but it's just dust. It's like the local farm place. I can buy a massive bale. Where am I going to store a big, massive bale? It literally will come in a bale. That's where my local farm place do it. It can deliver for like a paid delivery. But where do I store it? I don't have the storage. I don't have anywhere to put a big bale of hay where these come in boxes, big boxes, fresh from the field, but they go through a proper machine where the one at the farm, they don't dust extract them. Um, this stuff comes proper dust extracted. It's so much better. And the rabbits eat it. There's no waste. If you're buying hay and they're not eating it, then they're not eating it. If you get the bunnies stoned, you won't have to chase them around. Do you know White Knight? It's only him and Dandelion when she's not poorly. The others are fine. It's just because he's a giant rabbit. He's giant, mate. You haven't seen him, have you? He's bigger than a cat now. He's 6 months old. Peanuts. Wow. On top of Scooby Doo. And Scooby's on top of her at the moment. She's looking very uncomfortable. It's breaking my heart. I hate seeing animals in pain. I don't have my dog boosters done either. They're all pretty much indoor dogs. Yeah, I did as well, Steph. 'Cause I agree with you, mate. And a booster is just the same thing anyway. you know. It's like people go, "Oh, it's just a booster." No, it's the same. Lol. I'm lolling at my subscriber count going up again because they're waiting to comment, and I changed it to 4 hours. Anyway, we had a little chat, a little catch up, a few mishaps with animals, a few news headlines. Things are going in the very slowly. Oh, on top of the Scooby Doo. Uh, our Scooby needs some love. She needs some new tyres. Awesome car. Forester. It's a JDM STI, Forester STI. Fucking hell. Them cars are amazing. 2.5 litre turbo. Someone mentioned if you buy in bulk, you get it cheaper. Yeah, that's what we do. So the stuff that I just showed you, um, the 5 kilo, right? 2.5 kilo is a tenner. 5 kilo is 15. Two 5 kilos, which is 10 kilo, is 25. Or is it five? Or 25 kilo is 35. So the more you buy, hello, Seven, where have you been? You all right, mate? You said you were rent. Just going. I'm not very well, bud. That's what I feel. That's what I said. It's been so long. I've missed you. I don't get. I lost this channel. I lost it. They took it away. I got 4 strikes in a week, and they gave it me back months later. So that's probably why I haven't seen you. No Snoopy and his shiny head. No, Snoopy's he's watching GB News, looking after Dandelion. He's not next to me, is he? Why do you think you have why do you think you have nacho bunnies? Because they breed like rabbits. I do, mate. How are you? You were moving and there was all sorts going on when I last seen. Um, Drop your link again, please, mate. And I bet you I've been unsubbed because I lost everything. I lost my moderators, I lost my subscriptions and everything. I got them back. Eventually, I got my subs back, but I lost all of my community posts, everything. They literally closed my channel. They closed it down and they got it back again somehow months later. I messaged them about my other channel, asked them a question, and they sent me a thing back, replied them about this channel and says, "Oh, you can have it back. Sorry, we took it away by mistake." Huh? Anyway, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, drop your channel, mate, please, and I'll check if I'm subbed. Good night, Miss Heard again. Good night, everybody. I'm just going to wait for Stephen to drop his to drop his channel. Is it Seven? Is your name Stephen though? Where have I got that from? Got it from somewhere. My spelling's like that as well. We predict text. Oh, Mike's live. I'm going to go into Mike's now. UNN also said that they believe that they've got them on the back foot as well. I got an email today from David Clues. What's this? Oh, it's in that. Where's it gone now? Had an email from David Clues over at UNN. You have. Oh, where's it gone? For fuck's sake. Why is it when you want to look, when you want to find something, it's not there? But you can guarantee. Right, here we go. Um, David Clues says, oh, that's not it. Where is it then? I don't know where it is. Sorry, I'm just looking. They basically said that they believe that we're winning. I'm just looking for the email to read out while I'm waiting for Seven. He disappeared. Oh, there he is. Oh, do you not have to drop your link? Where's it gone? I had an email today from the Great Barrington Declaration as well. That was yesterday, sorry. That's still on for those of you who signed it. Great. I don't think you can sign it now. I'm not sure if it's too late. Okay, I'll find you, bud. I'll find you, mate. Belated thank you for signing the Great Barrington Declaration. With over 850,000 signatures together, we opened up the pandemic debate. While many governments continued with their failed lockdown and other restrictive policies, things have moved in the right direction. For example, most schools reopened. Most countries prioritised older people for the vag, and Florida rejected restrictions in favour of focused protection without negative consequences. Um, we have been active doing social media interviews, blah, blah, blah. We have launched a global charity called Collateral Global, a charity staffed with academics from across the world to document and disseminate information about the collateral damage of the restrictive measures. So the Great Barrington Declaration, I'm not sure if you can still sign it. I can't see why not. Search it in Google if you haven't already. That was another thing I wanted to mention. And there was this thing, but I can't find it, from David at UNN. He believes they're on the back foot as well, and it's disappeared. I'm hoping that they're right. We've got to stay positive, otherwise we'll crack up, and that's never a good sign if you're cracking up. No, I can't find it. Right, okay, folks, I'm going to get off now. I've got some stuff to do, so I've got some Christmas cards to get and stuff. Falling apart. We're all falling apart, mate. Oh, thank you, Sid. Again, thank you, mate. Thank you. Apologies for the delayed start, for the messing about. I apologise. Apologies for having to chase Oscar around every 2 seconds. Well, we'll see, Lee. Got to stay positive, mate. I think it's because I've got kids. I've got a kid, you know. I think it's so difficult when you've got a child to just say, "I'm not bothered. I'm accepting my fate, and that's it." You can't do that when you've got little ones. And you, Pegasus, mate. Lots of love. Did you put your link in? You did, didn't you? I think I missed it. I don't think I clicked it. I am subbed to you. I know I am. Have you done anything recently? I've not had a notification. Anyway, thank you again, Sid on the net. I know. You know me so well. Right, tomorrow night I'll be setting up about 8ish. We'll be over on the Curious Bunny. We'll run through anything that's happened in the news, and then we'll do some curious news. Um, See what's going on. And I think we'll try and get a bit more festive, shall we? Probably do something on Christmas Eve. I don't know. I'll do a little one Christmas Eve. Um, I usually do one on Boxing Night as well. Have a little party probably, put some music on, do an open panel. We'll have some Christmas music on Boxing Night. I did a stream last night. Oh, really? I've had about 7 YouTube accounts. I have to be careful. I know, mate. I know. It's ridiculous. It really is. And it's when I've had this account for like 10 years, over 10 years. Teaching about the grooming. They all just get disappear. They all go, "Hello, Sally Sue. Good night, Sally Sue, darling. You all right, sweetheart?" But buns. Right. Pegasus, can you drop your channel again? So I'll find it. It's all right. Go on. 53 likes. Thank you. I'm looking, mate. I'm looking. Got it. Why? Do you know what? I'm not subscribed under Penny Bunny. That's why. I must be subscribed under Curious Bunny and I'm logged in as Penny Bunny. Because when I met you, oh, there it is. I was just about to drop it. When I met you, Pegasus, I didn't have this channel because it had gone back in like April time. So that explains it. Right. Yeah, I love my Christmas songs. I might do it Christmas Eve. No, I don't want to be up all night on Christmas Eve. I've got too much stuff to do for Jack. Maybe Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night we'll do our Christmas night. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have the Christmas music on. We'll do an open panel. See if anybody wants to come. Any knobheads though, you're not gonna, we'll have some music on. We'll do back in there we used to have music on in the background. they stopped us because they said they used to stop the streams or you can't monetize them. So I'll just take the hit on not being monetized for one stream, and we'll just play some music and hope they don't take us down. We won't get a strike. They just might close the stream. So anyway, see you guys soon. Lots of love. Thanks for coming in. And stay positive, people. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Lots of love. Night night. God bless. Bye.